แคนแล้วก็แฟนๆเด็ดพิมพ์นะครับก็รายการนี้เชียร์สนุกแน่นอนครับเพราะผมบุกแหลกแน่นอนครับ
Hello， 大家好，我叫黄忠义，我是来自中国的 AJ Solo。我的游戏风格呢，就是只进攻不防守，进攻是我的代名词。我觉得这次比赛呢，就是来了很多各国的知名选手，我也是抱着学习的心态。为这次的比赛准备呢，就是我看了他们很多选手的视频，包括偷偷拿卡。也是学习了很多。我最想遇到日本的搜马13选手，因为呢，在曾经的洲际比赛中，我曾点球惜败于他，所以呢，我想复仇。我对这次比赛目标呢，就是进8强。我想对支持自己的粉丝想说，就是从中国一路走到这里，然后就是非常感谢他们的支持，我也一定会努力的。不辜负他们。
ผมชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นนะครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22
Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been outside with the mice, eating that chicken and rice, while it was filled with the mites. Now it's an infinite price. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? If we see you missing your stripes. I've been outside with the mice, eating that chicken and rice, while it was filled with the mites. Now it's an infinite price. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? If we see you missing your stripes. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? If we see you missing your stripes.
Alright, welcome back to day 3 of the EA Sport FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs!
We are here, aren't we, for the knockout stages. After the past 2 days, we've witnessed 22 of the best FC Pro Mobile players from around the world battle it out. And now there's only 8 players left, and they've all qualified for the knockout stages. Yeah,
and today we are officially entered to the quarterfinal days, and the Sherman takes home for $30,000 from 112,000 US dollar prize pool, total prize pool, and our top 8 still get the invitation to the FC Pro Mobile Championship in Seoul on this October.
Absolutely. But before we dive into the quarterfinal action, we have got a very special KOL show match taking place here in Bangkok, Thailand, with two very important guests that I'm sure you will recognize.
Yeah, but today is special day. Yeah, because we got a show match. That isn't it? I think everyone.
You welcome them in.
Yeah, ready for the show match. Everyone ready. So now they're ready and we are ready right now. So let's go meet our player, Richie FC and Jetgoy.
Guys, welcome. How are we feeling first and foremost? This is a very special one. I mean, Fish, you've got experience of competing and representing the United States, but you're going to leave us on commentary for a bit today because you've got an important game against this man. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling great. I think there's a reason I'm not participating in the main tournament. I want to let other people win, so I'll just stick to the show match.
วันนี้ก็มั่นใจ 100% ครับยังไงก็คิดว่าชนะได้อยู่แล้วครับ
And she confident with 100% and everything let it flow. For sure, you will surrender him. Yeah.
My next question would be, Vishy, I mean, what have you learnt from the last 2 days that you're going to be taking into your own FC Mobile gameplay? Any interesting formation changes, certain players, and there's a lot about the Champions event in game at the moment. I'm sure we'll see a few of those items used, right?
I think that from what I've seen, I'm just levels ahead of these guys, so I'm just going to do my thing. I got 8 hours of sleep, so I think I'm at a good spot now.
I think RK Ready used that line last year.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
วันนี้ก็ไม่ได้เตรียมอะไรมามากเพราะว่าสบายๆครับชิวๆ let it flow ก็ชนะอยู่แล้ว
100% let it flow everything. Let it flow. Yeah, last night he also slept very well, like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question I've got as well. I mean, how are you feeling coming up against this man? Because you said rightly so, your words to me backstage, amongst it, he's confident right now, is that I don't really want to embarrass myself. How's that not going to happen? How are you going to get past this man?
Honestly, I'm here to have fun, and even if he scores, you're going to see me celebrating. I'm here to, celebrate. I've planned out a few, emotes and everything, so look out for that.
ก็ก่อนเริ่มวันนี้คือเขาเก่งนะครับแต่ว่าแค่ผมเก่งกว่าแค่นั้นครับผม
Wow. He said you're so bro, but he's better than you.
Okay, got it.
Will he be doing any celebrations?
ก็เต็มที่ครับก็ขอให้เล่นสนุกๆครับ
100%.
Nice. What's the score prediction going to be? Last question. The best of 3, remember.
I think aggregate will probably be like 12-0, 12 for him. So
it's going to be done in 2,
Yeah.
not in 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So right, and in this show match, our creator, both of you, we're using the squad inspired by Club Feeder in this event. So this is a nice way to bring those in-game cup story for today's broadcast. And now I think you guys ready? Yes. Okay, now it's time to let's hand this over to our shoutcaster and let the game begins.
Hey guys, welcome back to the day 3 of this tournament. So we have the KOL match first, Vishy versus Jetkoy, and I'm Arcady, and soon I'm going to be joined by Brandon Smith as well. So I hope you all witnessed some great matches the last 2 days. Hi Brandon. It's going to take some time for him to set up, but anyways guys, so what are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section below for the match Jetkoy versus Vishy. It's going to be a best of 3.
Hello.
What's up?
How are we? We are back. Sorry, I'm doing 2 jobs in one. We're running across the main stage. How are you, by the way, RK Ready?
I'm great.
And first and foremost, before we talk about anything, it's this man's birthday today. So chat, can we all wish him a happy birthday, please? RK Ready.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
How old are you this year? Is it 23, 22, 35?
Oh my God, 35?
I'm joking. He's younger than me. I still can't believe it. But welcome back. We are back, as we said, for day 3, the knockout stage. We've got an incredible show match kicking off behind us first and foremost. And it's all eyes on the knockouts. 8 players, the best 8 players that are left. They've all qualified for the World Championships, RK. But this is a nice little warm-up for us, isn't it, this show match?
Yep. I want to see Vishy get humbled here.
Well, last year you both played, if I'm wrong, sorry, in the FC Pro Mobile Festival.
We did play, and we played against 2 Vietnamese players.
And you didn't concede a single goal. I think you won 5-0.
Yeah.
He won 3-0.
Yeah.
And he literally, and you said the words in your interview. I remember it. I was watching it this morning. I had 8 hours sleep. I'm ready. Has he just been watching that and copying you?
I did train him a bit. So,
Okay.
I trained him to not embarrass himself. So, he's at least going to score like a couple of goals, and he's going to do some auto farming today.
When you said he trained him, did you just say go to bed early?
Yep.
Was that it?
That's it.
That's all you needed to say?
That's it. You need 8 hours of good sleep, and you're good.
Okay, well, there we have it. Again, remember, it's this man's birthday today. Wish him happy birthday. I've also got some more news for you as well. You've all been a fan of some of these codes have been dropping in chat across the last few days. Of course, that's your chance to earn some in-game rewards to celebrate the Champions event that's currently running in-game, and also to celebrate the FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs that are taking place here in Bangkok. So do you know what? To kick things off here, the first goal that is scored today will drop a code in the chat.
Wow. I heard there are a few bit of codes today.
I think
Is-
we've
is
got a
that
few,
cool?
maybe a sprinkle of codes to say the least. But how about that, chat? First goal that is scored today, we will drop a code in the chat for you to earn some rewards in-game on FC Mobile. So if you're watching on FC Mobile TV or, of course, on YouTube or Twitch, stay with us. The code will be dropped, of course, here first and foremost. But we can see the chat. Loads of happy birthdays coming in for you, RK. We've also got a poll live as well, so quickly get your votes in on the poll if you haven't done so. Who is going to win here? Let's speak about this game for a bit. Vishy or Jetkoi? How good is Jetkoi compared to Vishy? Because Vishy was, he came third last year when he was representing his country in the competition.
On paper, to be honest with you, Jetkoi is clear. But Vishy, he's got the mentality,
And he's got the celebrations, apparently.
Exactly.
He's got
He's going
quite a
to
few
do anything for the celebrations. He's going to score at least 1 goal today, that's for sure.
Right, I've just voted in the chat. I'll be honest, I've just voted for Jetkoi. Sorry, Vishy. But let us know in the chat, by the way, what do you think the score's going to be? It's a best of 3, remember. We all should say that our quarter-final games today are also best of 5. That's the first time ever in FC Pro Mobile we've had best of 5 for quarter-finals. It's normally a best of 3.
You're right.
It does give players the chance to, I guess, lose 1 or 2 games and then come back and do the final sweep.
And also what happens when you play best of 5 is the opponent's going to read your moves, the play styles, the way you're using them. And it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy for either of the sides. And even if you lose 2, don't worry. You still have 3 more matches to do a comeback. I've seen it before, by the way, Brandon. We've seen it before.
Amazing. We can't wait to see it again. We've got 8 of the best players left in the world here at the FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. They've all guaranteed themselves $4,500 so far. Only the best 4 will make it through to tomorrow for the knockout stages of the semi-finals, and then we'll have a champion. I've already seen the trophy on main stage as well. But shall we kick off our show match?
Yep, 100%.
Have you got any idea what team Vishy's using? Because obviously,
You know what? I don't want to brag, but I built this team.
I mean, I'll be honest, I built his team as well.
Really?
Guess which position on the pitch I chose?
What do you mean?
Well, he let me choose a position on the pitch, a player on the pitch.
Oh, okay.
Guess what position? Midfielder, attacker, defender?
Defender, probably.
No.
You're a number 10, I know that.
More than that. Number 9. I chose his striker.
Oh,
So
okay.
chat, if you want to moan at... I mean, are you saying you built the whole team as well then?
Yeah. I choose the players for each position. So, yeah.
So he's lying to me then. He said I chose Didier Drogba.
That's what I was confused, And thank you so much, guys, for the wishes. Really appreciate that. And look at that, 3-5-2, my favorite formation, versus 4-3-3 attack.
Well then, these are the teams. Jetkoi against Vishy. It's a 3-5-2. It's an arcade-ready special up against the 4-3-3 of Vishy FC. That Didier Drogba, by the way, I chose him. So if he's rubbish, blame me, all right? Blame me. But he's got a bruiser for a striker. And is that an acrobatic header or a power header or something on those lines?
It's a precision header.
We're seeing already as well a lot of the new champions items as well from the new promo in FC Mobile. Who's one of your favourite players you've been able to get your hands on so far from that promo?
I would say Ricardo Carvalho. I got Ribery just a couple of hours ago, and I did play a couple of matches, and I got 2 hat-tricks, by the way. So I think Ribery and Ricardo Carvalho are the top-notch cards, obviously. And we got Victor Osimhen as well, who's pretty decent. And Hagi is like a cheap piece, He's only like 21,000 shards or something like that. Chat, let me know how many shards it is. And we also have some cheap pieces like Schweinsteiger and Pirlo as well.
We had a poll for the chat running, by the way, of who's going to win the game. Do you know who won the poll? Have a guess.
I'm sure it's Vishy.
It was 65% to 35%.
But, once the game ends, things going to change. People are going to know who Jetkoi is. I've seen him in previous matches. He's more of a pro than a creator, I would say.
So probably not the fairest of matches for Vishy, but let's see what he can do.
Vishy did compete, right? So I think it's fair.
Well then, Vishy against Jetkoi in our Creator Show match here in Bangkok. Just to kick things off, it's a best of 3, remember. And remember, the first goal that goes in, we will be dropping a code for you guys to redeem in game. So stay with us. It's day 3 here in Bangkok, and this is just the start of what is to be a day to remember.
Jetkoi still has the ball. Oh, it's Vishy that has the ball. My bad. Vishy in the white kit and Jetkoi in the green kit, right?
I don't think that's correct. I think it's actually the other way around. I think Vishy's in the dark kit. There's the first finesse of the game. The Petr will save. Just going off the coloured kits by the scoreboards. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the case.
Yeah, Jetkoi is on the white actually. You're right. Drogba. Oh, that's a nice pass.
Big chance.
First goal! And Vishy scores! Look at that. Now he's going to do like 20 celebrations.
Oh, that's 2, that's 3, 4.
But that was brilliant from Vishy, by the way.
There was a lot of comments in the chat about Haji being in the team, and maybe people are not that convinced by him. I'll tell you what, he's just scored the most important goal to kick off this show match.
Exactly. And Vishy's objective is done now. He just wanted to score 1 goal and he did it. Now he's going to probably park the bus, I would say. I told you, Brandon, Jetkoi might be good on paper, but still Vishy has got the mentality for the big games.
Well, shall we drop a code, chat? Are we ready for the first code? We said a goal would go in. We'd drop a code for Ricardo Carvalho there. I don't know what he's doing there. It's time for the code. Right, this is your chance to redeem one in-game. It's Champions Go. That is the key word, Champions Go. And guess what, by the way? 3,000 gems.
Wow. I think, you know what? I'm just taking a small break to redeem it.
That's what I'm hearing. Champions Go. If you are watching on FC Mobile TV, of course, wherever you're watching from, redeem the code. There's another finesse from distance, and that's the same from Petr. 40 minutes in, and already Vishy is quite comfortable here. I'm sure you've been following his channel. He's put a lot of pressure and made actually a couple of videos on his squad builder.
Yeah.
With the help of the Champions promo to build that team. There's Victor Osimhen, a ball over to his fellow Galatasaray former teammate. Schneider back to Osimhen again now. Can he fancy a finesse? He can.
And that's an equaliser.
And Jetkoi
cool and calm.
Will tie us up.
And that's 1 each. He's bringing on Estevao. And Pirlo in the cam and Yildiz in the left mid. He's brought on 3 changes already.
If you had to go team for team, what team would you rather have used in this game? Vishy's or Jetkoi's
I would go with Jetkoi because he's using a 3-5-2 formation, which is my favorite.
I think he's the only player that I've seen in Bangkok since we've arrived use the 3-5-2. Why do you think the pro players have not been using that
There's
formation?
one match where a pro player did use 3-5-2 and he got kicked 2-0.
Extra pass, big chance. Schneider, what a save! Check.
Wow. And now he might get counterattacked. Ribery is so good.
Ribery's got 3 or 4 defenders around him. Elastico, see you later. There's the trickster play style that's been just lit up above the players' heads. Luis Diaz, people yesterday were asking where he is in these teams. Well, he's in the show match. Ribery from distance. And it's tipped over the bar from Petr. Well, Haji's come off. That's his involvement done already for the side of Jetkoi. Here's Jetkoi with this corner. That's a really poor corner. And suddenly Ribery's got a chance to pull away. There's one Elastico. Can't find the through ball to Philip Lahm of all players, by the way. He was looking to try and challenge Chiellini. For those asking about the code, by the way, it was Champions Go. It's pinned in the chat if you're watching on YouTube.
3,000 gems.
3,000 gems to redeem. Let us know if you have redeemed it successfully. And stay with us, because we've got a couple of codes coming your way. There's Bastian Schweinsteiger. Osimhen. Finesse! Oh, wow, Vishy!
Look at that.
He's quite enjoyed himself on main stage, isn't he?
We expected that. If he scores, he's not stopping.
So much so that I don't think he's going to be coming back to commentary. We might as well throw him in the tournament at this rate.
Yep, 100%. I told the same to Vishy before.
Just to confirm, chat, we're not giving you a code every time there's a goal. Otherwise, we would be here all day. It was just for the first goal.
Time's running out for Jetkoi. He's got only 5 minutes. Oh!
Well, it looks like Vichy is actually going to take the first win. In the interview with me, he said 12-2 that he would lose by on aggregate across the 3 matches. So far,
He's just being humble, I guess.
someone in the chat said, RK, what are you going to do on your birthday? Well,
Commentate.
you're going to spend it with me and Vichy, aren't you, on commentary? Right, full-time result 1. And Vichy FC has just won 2 goals to 1. I tell you what, for someone who's not been at a pro tournament since last year, he looks quite good.
Yep, 100%. And he hasn't practiced, Brandon. That's what makes it even more interesting. He hasn't practiced it for the last 3 days.
Well, he says that. Last night, I didn't see him after we finished the show. I think he went back to his room and was probably grinding the game all night.
Not really. He had a bad headache, so he just took a tablet and he just went to sleep. I told him, just go to sleep, Vichy. Just get 8 hours of sleep and you're going to cook. And look here, he's cooking.
Coach RK ready. At the ready. Of course, keep in mind, you two both played in a show match last year. You both didn't concede a single goal, did you?
No.
You won 5-0, he won 3-0.
We did score a lot of goals. Good goals, though. All of them.
Well, these are the stats from game 1. 10 shots he got in the end, by the way.
Really?
But he barely had possession, 39% possession. Was he maybe playing more on the counter-attack, potentially,
Yep,
RK?
he was playing on the counter-attack. But I don't think I've seen 10 shots, though.
Well, of course, this is the Champions FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoff show match between these two. If you're not familiar already, there is the Champions event live in FC Mobile right now, celebrating some of the biggest club eras in football, from historic league titles to unforgettable European runs. In this show match, our creators will be using squads inspired by the clubs featured in the Champions event on FC Mobile. So it's a nice way to bring in some of those club stories into today's broadcast. Of course, make sure you check it out on FC Mobile and play through the club-themed content, and keep an eye out for more updates as the event continues. Because it was just 2 days ago, wasn't it? Or yesterday, there was more players released in this promo, wasn't there? There was a couple more.
Yep. There are a lot of players released. It's from Bayern Munich and also from Juventus.
I mean, chat, let us know. Is there anyone that you've been able to unpack or find potentially in-game that's your favourite Champions player so far for you? RK, who's been your favourite?
I've claimed Pirlo.
I know you
by
probably
the way.
have them all, but yeah.
No, on my, I've gone for Pirlo, and he's pretty good. And also, I did pack Philip Lahm, and he's extraordinary. I'm using him in the CDM. He's got the anticipate, doing those crazy good tackles, very good passes. He's got the bullet pass as well. And yep, we did see a change in the formation. Every single time the 3-5-2 has been used, they face defeat, by the way.
3-5-2 gone for Jetkoi into a 4-3-3. These are the teams. You mentioned Andrea Pirlo. There he is in the squad. Wesley Sneijder in Desai for Jetkoi. But he goes for Bastian Schweinsteiger on the opposite side for Vichy FC.
Vichy is so happy. I can see it in his face. He went into the match thinking that he's going to lose the first 2 matches without scoring anything, but he's got 2 goals and won the first match. Game number 2 kicks off. And I guess Vichy is in the white kit, right? I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, Vichy is...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vichy's in the white kit.
Well, they've both got the green emblem by their names, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Vichy's in the white-green strip from right to left. And it is Jetkoi in possession right now with Luis Diaz. Of course, he's got Desai in his team as well, which helps us just
the CDM. What do you think about that, Brandon?
I mean, he's an icon for a reason, but is he good enough to be in that team, do you think?
I don't know. I think he's much better in the defense than the CDM, you know. I don't think he can give those good passes. Look at that. Mistime tackle, and I think that's a foul.
I mean, let us know in the chat predictions of the scoreline on this one. The last game was a 2-1 win for Vichy. What will the scoreline be? Look at that pass on the far-hand side. Drogba.
What just happened there?
Who was my shout for the team, not proving very valuable at the moment there, unfortunately. Got a feeling he can get this done in two, by the way. Andrea Pirlo, that comes at the back of Barzagli.
Crucial block.
Two 2-1 win in game one for Vichy. If he wins this, the best of three will be done and dusted early doors. Unless Jetkoi has something to say about that. There's Chiellini, one of those other players from the champions.
This is not the Jetkoi I know, by the way, Brandon. He's doing a lot of rush passes, you know. He's not waiting for the right positions.
Why do you think he's struggling?
Maybe lack of practice.
Drogba.
So last 4 days, even he has been a caster, but in the Thai language. So he's been busy with that.
He's been watching, though.
Yep,
He's been watching a lot of FC Mobile. Clearly Vichy's been taking maybe more notes of the two of them. Schneider now. Can he get round? He can, and he can't get around Petr Cech, though. Corner. Schneider. Ribery. You know what's going to happen. Finesse! How about that for a finish? Full bar of power, RK. And he just glided towards the goal. But we've got to speak about the corner, by the way. Schneider with a touchdown into Ribery's feet. Yeah. Finesse into the corner. Thank you very much, 1-0.
Maybe the keeper could have done better there, right? I thought it was quite close to the keeper. But anyways, first half is done. 1-0. Jetkoi takes the lead right before the halftime. And Vichy is making a few changes.
Val comes on.
Hagi in the centre mid.
Yeah, this is Jetkoi's team, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right, you're right.
Well, it looks like we might be going to a best of three. And that third and final game. Osman. He can't get there. And a chance to break away now for Vichy on the counter-attack. Schneider. And Schweinsteiger all involved. Was the skill move needed there? The trickster, of course, coming into effect like it has done across these last 3 days. Schneider, Ribery. All involved. Alphonso Davies. This is a lovely piece of play from Jetkoi. Just maybe fumbled his lines there.
Schweinsteiger, does he have the pace though? Ricardo Carvalho marking Schweinsteiger there, and that's a very good pass.
Look at the space for Pirlo. Has he wasted that chance?
Yeah, 100%. I think he should have probably gone a bit forward and taken a shot, normal shot, not the finish. Because Pirlo doesn't have the finish shot rate.
And 15 minutes to go. It looks like we might be going towards a third and final game between these two. What's happened there? Schneider's not even locked onto that pass. Pirlo. Schneider. I mean, at this point for Jetkoi, doesn't really need to score another one, or can he now with Lom? He weren't far off, was he?
He scored from a corner before. Can he do it again?
It's the same idea, towards the edge of the box. There's the touchdown, and there's the finesse.
Escobar doesn't have the finish, so he hasn't gone for the shot.
Well, that makes perfect sense. If that was Ribery there, that could have potentially been a second goal.
Yeah. One last chance for Vichy. Maybe it's too late. Yep.
And that'll do us. Jetkoi wins game 2, which means we're going to a third game in this best of three.
I like this result, Brandon. We get to see a third game between them.
Can we just speak about that corner very quickly? Are we seeing something that potentially the pros could look to add into the game?
I think they've done something similar, you know. I think day one we've seen goals like that. From the corner they didn't go directly, you know. Instead they went, they passed it to one of the midfielders, waiting right outside the box, and they pass it and finish it. So that has been a quite common tactic.
The only thing I can think about from the pro side is that they might have enough time to get a player on the box, on the edge of the box, to match up that idea and win the battle in the air. But maybe for these guys where they might not be on the beat as much, you can get away with playing on the edge of the box. But if you lay that up perfectly, and as we saw with Ribery, compared to Esteval, if you get the right player there, RK, with the right play styles, you can cause some serious damage.
100%. And look how far he has scored it from.
Well, we're loading straight back in. If you are wondering the rating of their teams as well, 128 OVR is the squads they've locked in.
Yep. Pretty similar rating teams and also pretty similar formations. I think previous match there are not a lot of shots we've witnessed.
Just to remind you, the squads that these guys are using, of course, celebrating the FC Mobile in-game celebration of the Champions event at the moment. These are some of the Champions items that are from these teams, from Bayern Munich and Juventus, and some icons, such as Chiellini and Pirlo, who were icons for Juventus during their reign in Europe and, of course, domestically in their league in Italy. Question for the chat. If you could have one player in your FC Mobile team from the players you're seeing now in front of you, who would you take? For me, from what I'm seeing right now, Ribery is jumping off the page for me. He's just got the perfect mix of play styles on that also.
100%. And also, Chiellini is pretty good. He's got anticipate plus a bruiser as well.
People in the chat saying Lahm or Ribery. Chiellini as well, Drogba. I don't think Drogba's really had that impact yet on the game. Well, this is the third game between these two in our best of three. Remember, this is just a show match before we kick off day 3 of our FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs here in Bangkok. There's only 8 players left in the competition. All 8 have qualified for the FC Pro Mobile World Championships, though, in October. For people in the chat asking what the code is from earlier, it's pinned in the chat. Just check the pinned message in the chat, guys. Champions go. We dropped that after the first goal was scored in game 1 of this show match.
Luis Diaz comes in. Or is he there in the previous match as well?
He did start, but he didn't do too much, I think, potentially. That was the issue. Ribery finds Lahm. This time, by the way, it is chance for Schneider. Desailly into Davies.
Well played.
And it was Pirlo in the end. It's Jetkoy that leads by a goal to 0. We will update that graphic, by the way. I think the kits need to turn around. It's Jetkoy that's... There we have it, perfect. I mean, after such a dominant display in game 1, he hasn't scored for over 120 in-game minutes now, Vichy.
Yeah. I think maybe Jetkoy thought 3-5-2 is going to be enough for Vichy. Maybe he underestimated him a bit. But once he changed back to the 4-3-3, he never looked like conceding. You know, Vichy had only one chance, but which wasn't taken in the last match.
Jetkoy has moved into a new gear now by the looks of it. Maybe losing that first game was the wake-up call that he needed.
He's opening up the spaces very nicely, Jetkoy, in this match.
Half-time, Jetkoy has gone 3 halves of FC Mobile without conceding a single goal. Vichy FC needs to potentially have a change tactically. We were just looking at the side of Jetkoy there. We haven't seen if there have been any changes yet from Vichy FC, but maybe there is a couple of changes that he needs to make. Well, those are the subs that have been made at half-time from Jetkoy, but nothing on the side of Vichy. We'll speak more to him as we have him back on commentary before our quarter-finals of what changed across the games.
Yeah. Jetkoy is playing it a bit safe now, not taking those risky passes anymore. Snyder.
Keep an eye on that pass
that.
there. Look at the space. He's just cut him open.
And that's over. 2-0.
That pass there was perfect. And the timing of the run, by the way, from Schneider.
He waited, you know, until there's an opening there.
I don't see a comeback from this point onwards, I'll be honest. 2-0 down
Yeah.
in under 30 in-game minutes. Unless you score right now, Vichy. Prove us wrong. Maybe there could be time for a comeback, but right now I don't think there will be. Oh my, lovely
Whoa!
fee! Oh, that would have been unbelievable from Vichy, off the bar. Was that Hadji, by the way, that did that?
Yep. Very good dribbling there. And there's a lot of space now for Musim. Place it back to Ribery.
Well, it is game over.
Yeah.
Maybe with a third if he can find the back of the net. No, he can't.
This is copy-paste of what he has been doing.
He might get one, at least. Schneider!
Should have gone for the finish shot there.
And it's game over, Jetkoi. Congratulations. From one game down to the best of three to pulling it back with 2 wins in a row. Incredible scenes from him.
Wait, ref.
That will do us.
Yep.
GG's in the chat if we can. An entertaining show match here in Bangkok, nevertheless, to celebrate the Champions event in-game and FC Mobile right now. There's a kiss for the camera. I'll be honest, after game one, I did not expect that.
I told you, he's a pro player. And Vichy, why is he doing celebrations now?
I mean, it's camera time, isn't there? He's got to make the most of it. We'll have a look at the match stats from that. I mean, the days of Vichy's game one when he had 10 shots in the game. I'm curious to see how he got on in that one. That goal potentially that he could have had that came off the bar might have been one of the best we could have seen across the 3 matches.
But that was the only chance which Vichy created.
Well, these are the match stats. 4 shots to the 6. Of Jetkoi, but possession, by the way, I mean, I think across all 3 games he struggled to get possession, didn't he?
Yeah. You know, that's usual. Thai people likes a position gameplay style. And here are the match results. First match, Vichy got the win, and that is it for him. After that, things have been pretty quiet. 2 back-to-back clean sheets for Jetkoi, and wins it. This is the goal highlights. Musim with a beautiful finish shot, and Jetkoi equalizes there. And this is the second goal. Luis Diaz to Ribery. Ribery with the finish shot. Oh, sorry, that's not the second goal. That's a save. 1 minute left. And Vichy scores the spectacular goal with Ribery. And Pirlo's shot, pretty weak, and Peter Cech easily gets it. And this is a beautiful goal from Jet Koi. Opens spaces and through ball and goal. Victor Osimhen looking for the right pass it to Snyder, and beautiful finish shot from Snyder. So now guys, we are gonna head back to the stage.
All right, so now winner is เจ็ดกอย ยินดีด้วยนะคะ congratulations so เดี๋ยวถามคำถามกันก่อนเลยนิดนึงนะคะว่าแอบเตรียมซุ่มซ้อมมาก่อนหรือเปล่าคะ were you secretly practicing for last night
ก็เอาจริงพอได้รู้ว่าจะได้โชว์แมตช์กับคุณนิชิเนี่ยไม่ได้ซ้อมเลยเพราะว่ามั่นใจอยู่แล้วครับ
Actually after he knows that have to show match with you actually just sleep well is enough but you did so great
Vishy, I've got to ask the question. The chat, you were the hero to zero, but I mean, they still love you, of course. That first game, talk me through it. You came out the blocks flying, 10 shots in the game, you dominated it, and then what changed?
Yeah, I think I kind of celebrated a bit too much after those first 2 goals, and I was kind of jumping up and down and lost all my energy. But I mean, Jet Koi is a great opponent, and you know, it's a show match, so I really hope we gave you a show. And thank you so much for all the support. You know, really appreciate it, guys.
สุดยอดมากๆเลยนะคะแล้วก็อยากจะถามด้วยค่ะว่าจากที่เล่นมาเมื่อสักครู่นี้เขาสร้างแรงกดดันให้กับคุณเจ็ดโกยด้วยไหมคะ
ใช่ครับเพราะว่าเกมแรกเขาเล่นดีมากก็จริงๆเล่นดีทุกเกมแต่ว่าแบบแค่จังหวะมันเข้าทางผมมากกว่าก็เลยทำให้แบบผมชนะครับผม
Actually you did very well in every games but it's still under his control
A question I've got is about the champions items in game FC Mobile at the moment. We saw some of the greats and the legends of Bayern Munich and Juventus. Your team was full of some ridiculous items. 128 overall in the end. Who was your standout player? For me, Hadji looked great, but I also loved the inclusion of Ribéry. I mean, who was your standout champion player?
I mean, Ribéry did great. I loved him. I loved Elasticos, his base skill move. I am so disappointed in Hadji because I swear that should have been a goal, but it didn't go in. I'm so mad. That would have been such a nice clip, but it is what it is.
Okay, and say something to your fans. มีอะไรอยากจะฝากถึงแฟนๆไหมคะ
ก็ตอนนี้ถ้าพูดถึง eSport FC Mobile ก็มีการแข่งขันเยอะมากนะครับผมสำหรับในไทยแล้วก็ทั่วโลกเลยอย่างเช่นรายการนี้ก็อยากฝากแฟนๆเนี่ยรับชมการแข่งขันให้กันเยอะๆนะครับแล้วก็มาชมกันส่วนใครอยากแข่งก็ฝึกซ้อมกันให้ดีส่วนตัวผมก็อยากจะฝากทุกคนว่าแบบว่าจะเลิกเป็น KOL แล้วก็จะกลับไปเป็นนักแข่งเต็มตัวครับผม
ค่ะ Oh, sorry. I think inside. Sorry. So actually now this game because a lot of competition and in so many tournaments. So Thai fan, please come back and try to follow from the page, YouTube, and every tournament. And now after this, he said like he returned pro once again. Yeah.
I'd love to see it happen. Last question for you, Vishy. Loads of love in the chat. You'll be happy to know 65% of the chat in a poll said that you were going to win that game. Other than a thank you, what have you got to say to the chat because they were loving you?
Honestly, thank you so much for the support. One of the 65% was me. You know, I just went up there.
I'll be honest, one of the 35% was me.
Oh, okay, got it. But anyways, I want to tell you guys, like, you see me and Jet Koi playing up here and all of these great pro players over the last 2 days and today and tomorrow as well. So keep playing FC Mobile. I mean, you could end up on these crazy stages, come to different countries. Just keep playing FC Mobile, guys. Love you guys.
Amazing, amazing stuff. Right, well, that is it for our show match here. Again, congratulations to Jet Koi, Vishy FC as well. Thanks for getting involved. Remember, by the way, the Champions event in-game is still live right now. Of course, these are celebrating the legends from historical leagues and title-winning teams in Europe. Go and check out the promo in-game now. There's new players dropping every single week and club-themed content coming your way. We're going to take a very quick break now. When we return, our FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs in Bangkok continue with the quarter-finals. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我叫黄忠义，我是来自中国的 AJ Solo。我的游戏风格呢，就是只进攻不防守，进攻是我的代名词。我觉得这次比赛呢，就是来了很多各国的知名选手，我也是抱着学习的心态。为这次的比赛准备呢，就是我看了他们很多选手的视频，包括 Totonaka，也是学习了很多。我最想遇到日本的搜马13选手，因为呢，在曾经的洲际比赛中，我曾点球惜败于他，所以呢，我想复仇。我对这次比赛的目标呢，就是进8强。我想对支持自己的粉丝想说，就是从中国一路走到这里，然后就是非常感谢他们的支持，我也一定会努力的，不辜负他们。
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiêu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
สไตล์การเล่นของผมอะครับน่าจะเป็นเกมบุกที่บุกดุดันชื่อแชมป์นะครับชื่อในเกม ZMD นัตสึครับรู้สึกดีใจมากครับเพราะว่าเหมือนเป็นการแข่งขันที่เป็นระดับตัวแทนประเทศครั้งแรกของผมเหมือนกันครับซ้อมหนักเลยครับทุกวันยันดึกเลยครับเพื่อเตรียมตัวในการแข่งครั้งนี้ครับเป้าหมายคืออยากติดท็อป 8 ก่อนครับเพราะว่าติดท็อป 8 เราสามารถไปแข่งชิงแชมป์โลกต่อได้แต่ว่าถ้าเป็นไม่ได้ก็อยากได้แชมป์ครับคู่แข่งที่รับมือยากใช่ไหมครับน่าจะเป็นคู่แข่งที่แย่งบอลยากมันทำให้เราอดทนในการตั้งรับเพื่อจะเล่นเกมบุกซึ่งมันอึดอัดอยู่ครับเกมบุกเล่นได้หลายรูปแบบครับการเข้าทำหลายสไตล์ครับฝากเชียร์ทีมสโมสร ZMD ด้วยครับเพราะว่าเป็นตัวแทนคนเดียวของ ZMD ที่ผ่านเข้ามาครับยังไงก็ฝากเชียร์ด้วยครับ
Bueno, buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ricardo, en el juego me llamo Ricardo 2004. Bueno, principalmente yo quise participar porque aquí están los mejores jugadores del mundo y pues quería jugar contra ellos y demostrar mi nivel a la hora de jugar. Mi juego es un juego tranquilo, buscando siempre los espacios, no atacar por atacar y siendo efectivo. Mi preparación mentalmente siempre ha sido estar activo en torneos, no oficiales, pero de comunidades, ya que ahí juegan muchas personas buenas, entonces al jugar con ellos pues siempre es bueno para mantener un buen nivel. Me gustaría enfrentarme a Totonaka porque nunca lo he enfrentado y quisiera ver cómo es jugar contra él. Hay varios, Honder es bueno, Reis también es muy bueno y 0-10 también es muy bueno. Los jugadores que mantienen mucho la posesión de la pelota, que están tocando mucho y casi no atacan. Bueno, principalmente los edificios que tienen muchos edificios muy grandes y el tráfico, a pesar de que hay muchos carros, es una ciudad muy tranquila y con una educación automovilística muy buena. Bueno, principalmente, pues muchas gracias por su apoyo y bueno, espero que disfruten los partidos y el torneo.
Hello， 大家好，我叫环中义，我是来自中国的 AJ Solo。我的游戏风格呢，就是只进攻不防守，进攻是我的代名词。我觉得这次比赛呢，就是来了很多各国的知名选手，我也是抱着学习的心态。为这次的比赛准备呢，就是我看了他们很多选手的视频，包括偷偷纳卡。也是学习了很多。我最想遇到日本的搜马13选手，因为呢，在曾经的洲际比赛中，我曾点球惜败于他，所以呢，我想复仇。我对这次比赛目标呢，就是进8强。我想对支持自己的粉丝想说，就是从中国一路走到这里，然后就是非常感谢他们的支持，我也一定会努力的。不辜负他们。
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Tem Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh trước vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
สไตล์การเล่นของผมครับน่าจะเป็นเกมบุกที่บุกดุดันชื่อแชมป์นะครับชื่อในเกม ZMD นัทสึครับรู้สึกดีใจมากครับเพราะว่าเหมือนเป็นการแข่งขันที่เป็นระดับตัวแทนประเทศครั้งแรกของผมเหมือนกันครับซ้อมหนักเลยครับทุกวันยันดึกเลยครับเพื่อเตรียมตัวในการแข่งครั้งนี้ครับเป้าหมายคืออยากติดท็อป 8 ก่อนครับเพราะว่าติดท็อป 8 เราสามารถไปแข่งชิงแชมป์โลกต่อได้แต่ว่าถ้าเป็นไม่ได้ก็อยากได้แชมป์ครับคู่แข่งที่รับมือยากใช่ไหมครับน่าจะเป็นคู่แข่งที่แย่งบอลยากมันทำให้เราอดทนในการตั้งรับเพื่อจะเล่นเกมบุกซึ่งมันอึดอัดอยู่ครับ
มบุกเล่นได้หลายรูปแบบครับการเข้าทำหลายสไตล์ครับฝากเชียร์ทีมสโมสร ZMD ด้วยครับเพราะว่าเป็นตัวแทนคนเดียวของ ZMD ที่ผ่านเข้ามาครับยังไงก็ฝากเชียร์ด้วยครับ
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. I've been outside with the mice, yeah, eating that chicken and rice, right, while it was filled with the mites. Okay, now it's an infinite price. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? Yeah, if we see you missing your stripes. Boom! I've been outside with the mice, yeah, eating that chicken and rice, right, while it was filled with the mites. Okay, now it's an infinite price. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? Yeah, if we see you missing your stripes. If they wasn't living your life, then they shouldn't give you advice. How can we honor your words? Yeah, if we see you missing your stripes.
Welcome back to the EA Sports FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. Right now, it's time to introduce the players that have made it this far. Please welcome our top 8 quarter-finalists to the stage.
Let's welcome Ricardo and Goyo!
Up next, please welcome Depim and Solo!
Next, Cheng and Toton Naka!
And last but no means least, please welcome Huang Bao and Natsu! And there you have it, everyone. Those are our top 8 players ready to go.
Yeah, now let's hand this over to our shoutcaster. Let the games begin!
Hello guys, we are back again. This is Arkiradi and Vishy along with me. So Vishy, how are you feeling, brother?
I mean, I'm feeling great, man. I did my best. I am happy that, people enjoyed the game. That's what I really care about. And, I'll come back. We'll do better next time. But I was excited. What was your opinion on this, Brandon?
I prefer not to speak.
What?
I'm joking. Vishy, it's so nice to have you back on commentary. I think where you belong, maybe. I'm joking. Yeah. I thought, no, honestly, first game, me and RK sat there and went, this guy's absolutely ball at the moment. 10 shots, 2 goals, some really nice finesse shot goals as well. We spoke a little bit there as well, but more openly. Game 2 and Game 3. Game 2, you struggled to get a couple of shots away. What happened? Was he just holding more of the possession? Or what?
He changed his formation. So I've talked about this before. The 3-5-2 formation, I love playing against it. I got a lot of lob passes. When you have 3 defenders, it's easy to win. But when he went 4 back, it was bit more troublesome. And that Hoggy goal, man, it should have gone in.
That would have been the goal, no doubt, of the of the match there. I mean, look, let's talk about the overview. We are on day 3. If you have just joined us, welcome back. Wherever you're watching around the world, let us know where you're tuning in from. It is time for the playoffs. Single elimination, best of 5 FC Pro Mobile action. But for the first time ever, we were saying, we've got quarter-final games, we've got knockout games that are longer than a best of 3 arcade. This is the first time ever we've seen this.
Yep. In the quarterfinals, yep, this is the first time we've seen it, and this is where the mind games come into play.
Precisely. I mean, last time we had best out of 3, so it was much shorter. But this time, getting a fluke, 2 wins, it's not going to make you carry you over. You're going to have to go much further. And final's going to be 7, best out of 7 tomorrow. So there's a lot on the line, as we can see, for $100,000.
$100,000, Vishy.
Exactly, RK. And today, it'll decide who makes it to the 3rd and 4th place. $8,000 if they win the matches today.
Can we just say, everyone guaranteed themselves $4,500 already for getting this far in the competition. I can tell you, by the way, a little bit of a behind the curtain. I went into the players' room and spoke to them, asked to look at their teams and asked, more importantly, what's changed to their teams. There is one player that is going to be playing a 5-back.
Wow.
Really? Di Mysterio?
It's not Di Mysterio, but it is one of our competitors that is playing a 5-back. And I said, why? And thanks to our translators, that they went back and forth, and they said...
Can I guess?
Have a guess.
Chan.
No.
Ooh. It's not Chan.
Totonaka.
No way.
No. I mean, that was the only player I didn't get to speak to. But
these
one
are
of
the
these players
options.
is playing a 5-back. These are your top 8, by the way. The only player outside of Asia that's made it through this far is Ricardo, by the way. He topped his group to get here. Natsu, Chan, Solo, Huang Bao, Guyu, Detpim, and Totonaka. The player that's playing a 5-back is Guyu.
No way. Seriously. And he's such an aggressive player. We saw him yesterday.
I think we've seen Guyu play 5-back before.
Really? He went 4-2-4 actually yesterday. So that's a complete 180 swap from such an aggressive attack to something far more defensive.
But just because 5-back doesn't mean, he's going to sit back. Maybe he might use some wingers in the wing-back position and maybe push them forward. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
But to answer the question, I asked him why a 5-back, and he went, that's just the area where I've been suffering. In his words, he needs to be better at defending, is his opinion. But I think that's a big commitment to make, because your fullbacks, you need them to basically be wingers as well, don't you? You need to choose the right fullbacks to play that role.
Correct.
But the thing is, wingers can sometimes, push too far up, allowing for through passes for the opponent wingers, creating openings. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of a 5-back. It allows for, as defensive as it is, one mistake and it could completely open up your defense, allowing for attacks.
I struggle a lot when I play against 5-back. I don't know why. I just can't break through it. Every other formation I can cook, but 5-back, I don't know why. For some reason, it's never happening for me.
And I mean, looking at the participants today, RK, we have some specific countries that are truly shining, The Vietnamese, both of them made it through. Both the Chinese made it through. 3 Thai players, so the odd one out here is going to be Ricardo 2004.
Yep. Also, I've seen a lot of support from his,
fellow teammates,
exactly.
from the European nations and the American nations as well. Samzi was backing him up. We had Hunderwasser. Looks exciting.
I'll be honest with you, Ricardo felt very fresh, his gameplay was completely different from the Thai people and the Chinese and the Vietnamese.
Well, these are the games, by the way. These are the quarterfinals that are coming up. We must say, by the way, we are playing 2 games at the same time. So we will be bouncing back and forth between the best of 5s. Ricardo takes on Natsu, Chan takes on Solo, Huang Bao takes on Gayu, and Detpim will take on Totonaka in an all-tie affair. For me, that is the game of the quarterfinals, in my opinion. I mean, would you disagree? Which is your game of the round?
I mean, I would change it up a bit because I've talked to the guys in the back as well, and they said Ricardo is all-out attack. We didn't get to see much of his games on the main stage, but
seen only one.
Yeah, a lot of attack. So I'm interested to see how he's going to play. I'm also excited in the Hong Bao versus Guyu. Both of them are very composed, aggressive players, and we might get a goal fest here. What do you think is going to happen, RK? Are we going to see a lot of goals today, or are we going to see, low goal
I think the first couple of matches will be a lot of goals, and then they're going to adapt to the opponent's gameplay style, and they're going to fix it up, and it's going to be low goal scoring after the 3rd match is what I feel.
No, I completely agree as well, but it's really funny seeing a Thai versus Thai, which means there's going to only be one Thai player making it through to the semifinals.
No, there'll be 2 actually. There's also Natsu there. So we might see a couple of Thai players in. We can see maybe a Thai versus Thai final as well, by the way.
No.
There's a possibility.
Yeah, Natsu as well. Yeah, we might see
We
Natsu.
might see China versus China, Vietnam versus Vietnam as well.
That would be really insane. I mean, last time it was a Thai versus Thai outcome, but I would love to see some variety this time.
So guys, what do you think? Do you think we're going to be seeing a lot of goals, or will the players play quite careful, you know, a little bit cautious?
I mean, I personally think, RK, that we're going to see much more aggression today, you know, because these players, they know what to do. They know their opponents as well. I'm sure a lot of them analyze the gameplay from the past few days.
Now there's a lot of data available as well of all the players, you know.
Can I just add on to this as well? According to my stats, it could be completely wrong. Ricardo has only conceded 4 goals up to this point in the competition.
Wow.
And he's also the only player to start signature Landon Donovan. No one else is using him. And he's also starting Lamine Yamal. Again, the only player to do that. I mean, as much as I've come into this expecting a lot of the same players to be featured, which there are 6 or 7 of the same players to feature, but everyone's got their own little gems in the squad, which again, look, it proves why they're here and they've made it through to this stage of the competition.
100%. For example, I haven't seen anyone using Hullet, but I personally like that Hullet player item a lot.
I think he might be a bit heavy, especially with the new patch. I feel like he's a tall midfielder, which works, but people like, you know, smaller players sometimes, but it is surprising not seeing
I've seen a lot of Methaus plus Beckenbauer in the midfield as well.
And they're more of those skinnier body style players, you know, which is surprising because as
Do you think that's a new meta?
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, they're constantly adapting here, and they don't even care about meta. They care about how to beat the opponents, you know?
Yeah.
And the thing is, Landon Donovan, I'm so happy to see that card. I'm telling you, it's such a hidden gem. He's such a good finisher, and I really hope Ricardo will do him some justice and showcase just how good that player item is.
I spoke to Ricardo again, and I said, why Landon Donovan? And he just pointed to his left foot. That's all he did. He just pointed to his left foot and said, he is the man for me in that position. He's incredible. By the way, chat, we can see you, whether you're watching in-game or, of course, on YouTube or Twitch. Do let us know where you are watching from around the world. We're here in Bangkok. In case we haven't said it enough already, it's that man's birthday today, and he's spending the day with us. I mean, what a birthday surprise for him.
Can we sing for this guy? It's RK Reddy's birthday? How did I forget this?
I don't know how to react to that, to be honest.
Happy birthday, RK.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks. That's much better.
Guys, go ahead and predict how old he is.
Maybe don't do that. Let us know where you're tuning in from around the world as well. Again, we have got some more codes coming your way throughout the broadcast as well. So if you are, of course, following us here in the competition, we have got 2 more days, 2 more fantastic days of FC Pro Mobile action. Remember, we are also going to be back in October for the World Championship. It's the first ever time we're going to crown an FC Pro Mobile World Champion, which is incredible to see. I mean, look, we've got some big games coming up. Look, EA FC Mobile even wished you happy birthday.
So cute.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. And some people think I'm 35.
They're joking, RK. You look like 21 at best.
Thank you so much, man.
Look at the trophy, man. I mean, I walked near that trophy, guys. It is so shiny. Like, it actually blinded me. I mean, lifting that, what do you think is better? The price or the money or the trophy, RK?
Sometimes I think it's a trophy, man.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Brandon, you've seen the console trophy as well, right? Is it quite similar or is it different?
It's a little bit similar to the FC Pro Open trophy, which again, the main part of the trophy is that lovely triangle on it of the EA Sports FC logo. But this is no doubt the best trophy we've ever seen in FC Pro Mobile. I can only begin to imagine what the World Championship trophy is going to look like in October when there's $250,000 on the line. Please remember, someone is walking away tomorrow night with a jackpot of $30,000, the biggest prize pot we've ever seen in FC Mobile for one single player. Right, here we go then. Here's the teams, and these are the players we spoke about. A Rodri, Lamine Yamal, Donovan, Rijkaard, Ronaldinho, 4-2-3-1 wide setup against a 4-3-3 defend from Natsu. What's jumping off the page there in terms of those 2 different teams?
First of all, I got to talk about the formation Natsu's using. He's got the 4-3-3 defend, which we haven't seen much of, with the 2 CDMs and a cam formation. Now, that could be in his favor if he wants to play more defensively, use the CDMs to get the ball back in possession, then go ahead and attack. But I'm really, really interested to see how Ricardo's going to score. We haven't seen much of him, and it's going to be crazy. And on the other end, we also have Solo versus Chan. Remember, 2 games going on at the same time, a lot of action.
We're going to do our best, aren't we, to keep you up to date with both the games as they unfold. It's hard to know where to know. Chan's just kicked off against Solo. And this is our feature game.
Natsu has a triple Brazilian startup. He has Neymar, Ronaldinho, and Vini. So that's 5-star skill moves on everyone. He might be seeing some flair.
He loves the trickster.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll see a skill move or 2. Remember, best of 5 action today coming your way here from Bangkok. And we are underway for our first quarterfinals. It is Ricardo kicking from left to right, and Natsu from right to left. Sorry, RK, what were you going to say?
I think Brandon.
I thought you were going to say something, sorry.
But I do have something to say here. Again, we're seeing this Beckenbauer actually pull up really far ahead. He's almost at the halfway line right now, which is not something you'd normally expect. So he's almost functioning more of a CDM rather than a center back. Look at Beckenbauer's playing right now. He's actually like...
He's got the bullet pass, so he's making use of it.
That was a bit of a weird angle for a finesse shot there from Ronaldinho.
I think they're kind of preying on the finesse trait to do its thing and get a few shots in there.
So Brandon, they want you to play as well.
Yeah, I've seen that comment a few times. I'm just choosing to ignore it at the moment.
Well, we'd love to see that.
I think Vichy would probably absolutely cook me. I don't know who would score more against me, one of you two.
It would be nice to see you playing, you know.
Rodri.
Ooh.
Was he fouled? No, couldn't find the pass.
Still 0-0 on the game between Chan and Solo as well.
That one just ticking over in the 30th minute also. We will give you updates. Or has there just been a goal in that game?
Yes, there has. A goal from Chan. Beautiful fake shot into a goal to the top.
Vinicius just hanging on to that one. Yapstam out of position now as Ronaldinho looks to bear down at goal. Cuts it back. There's the brilliant cutback. Looks to try and cut it back to Vinicius, who's doing all he can just to look for a bounce.
I think he could have totally scored that if he didn't go for the extra lane change there with Winnie. That seemed like a goal-scoring opportunity, but, you know, the nerves and everything make you get a few more inputs in there.
Just a quick one, by the way. Out of the 8 players that are in the finals, Natsu has been the worst defender, by the way. Conceded 15 goals.
Wow.
Only scored 16 of them.
And yeah,
Needs to tighten up.
I haven't seen Lamine Yamal much.
Half-time 0-0. And I'll be honest, not much to talk about. Is Donovan off? No, he doesn't. He stays on. Yamal off. Salah on. This was the only goal.
There's an update. Chan makes it 2-0 from the other match.
Oh, wow.
Solo is currently trailing.
I think we gotta talk about Chan though. He can play the possession game, but he's no less of an aggressive attacker. I mean, he already scored 2 goals against Solo, who finished at the top of his group, by the way. So that's quite a feat.
Definitely Vichy. And yeah, he's been playing attacking today.
Guys, go ahead and put in your vote for who you think is gonna make it to the semifinals between Ricardo and Natsu.
There is a poll live right now. Get your vote in and let us know. We're going to try and interact with you more so than ever today.
You know what, guys? Let's make it a prediction for us 3 as well. So, Brandon, who do you think is going through?
Ricardo.
Ricardo here as well.
Same, Ricardo then. Let's see.
Do you think we'll see many 3-0s in the best of 5s?
I think we will.
I don't think so. I think 3-1 is the, least we will see.
Donovan didn't fancy the through ball there, which was certainly on there for Lamine Yamal.
There's one more thing I've noticed in this tournament. They've never played the obvious pass sometimes.
I think it's just throw their opponent off, and sometimes making the obvious pass is what they don't expect. So it's truly a mind game.
Rijkaard can turn the penalty! Penalty awarded to Ricardo. And just in time for his substitutions to come on the pitch. Up steps Vinicius Jr. And a chance for Ricardo to score.
Goal! Vinny Jr. gives Ricardo a lead here. I mean, that was a clear penalty as well, right, RK? I mean, wow.
I mean, that was not so convincing, you know. The
really?
Yeah.
No.
If it dived to the right side, it would have been an easy stop. And there's the second goal from Chan in the other match.
Chan leading by 2 goals to 0 there. That one's just got 15 minutes or so left in the game. Remember, this is only the first game of the best of 5. And that is the first penalty that we've seen in the quarterfinals.
Another thing that players are going to be worried about is fatigue, because they're playing a lot of games, especially back-to-back-to-back, so a bit of endurance necessary here.
Vishy, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's the most amount of games you've played in a single stretch?
Honestly, after 10 games, my eyes start giving out. That's me.
So you think fatigue is going to come into play?
Fatigue, 100% RK, especially with this being best out of 5s, and tomorrow even more, best out of 7, it's not going to be an easy match.
We've just seen Zlatan get subbed on, by the way. I don't think he started the game for Natsu.
No, he did not.
Well, that's going to do us pretty much for game 1, unless the referee wants to play this last attack for Ricardo to double his lead. I think he might be able to get away with it, in fact. There's the pass. Wait, could have went on his own with Dembele, but that's a full-time result, and that's a win on the boards.
Why did he not take the shot there, though?
Honestly, don't think it matters.
And goal difference doesn't matter.
Yeah, goal difference doesn't matter here. And Chan does get a win over Solo in the first match with a 2-0 lead. Salah and Neymar. I mean, Ricardo looks He's not even emoting. I mean, I think I need to teach these players how to celebrate after scoring a few goals, you know?
I mean, not all of them are creators, bro.
We'll have to see the stats very shortly at the end of that one. Chan also gets his first win in the best of 5. 77% of you, by the way, voted and said that Ricardo would make it through to the semi-finals. I mean, look, that was pretty dominant, wasn't it? I mean, yes, you could argue it was a fortunate penalty. You weren't convinced it was a penalty, but aside of that...
It was a penalty, but I didn't like the penalty he's taken. It's pretty weak. He should have gone for more. Even
oh, you're talking about the penalty itself. Okay.
I'm not talking about the call there.
Well, here are the stats at the end of the game. Look, there wasn't much in it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 shots taken by each player, 1. Similar stats on those sides. Possession's not very dominated by one side either, and similar pass accuracy. But it looked like Ricardo was the one deciding most of the match there.
I'll be honest with you, Ricardo felt comfortable throughout the match, you know.
Yeah, he did go for more of the attacks there, even though it didn't end in, you know, goal-scoring opportunities or goals taken. We even saw in the end there, that seemed like a very obvious goal had he just, you know, taken a finesse. But he instead went for a pass. Perhaps due to nerves there.
Well, that is game 1. Concluded that.
Marky, do you think things will switch up you as well, Brandon, in the second game here? Or do you think Ricardo will continue to show his domination and win?
I think so. But Brandon gave some exciting insights.
Really?
So, top scoring guy versus top conceding guy.
But it was only 1-0.
Yeah.
That's another clean sheet for Ricardo, by the way, just to add to his collection. Does
Just
not
4
concede
goals
goals.
conceded.
Does not concede goals. And look, that backed it up there of what we saw. Let's jump back into game 2 if we can. Just a reminder of the squads that these two are using.
Ooh, Natsu did go with the formation swap with the 4-2-2-2. Now, I was talking to Samzi about why he didn't use this formation, and he told me that he felt it was a bit too aggressive. So maybe Natsu is going for that aggression here to match Ricardo's. Fight fire with fire. Vamos, Ricardo.
Game 2. We are loading in.
I would love to see the heart rate sensors once again, Vishy.
I know. Dude, I felt my heart beating through my chest. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I was glad it wasn't
Yeah, last
there.
time it was 180 for you.
Yeah, I think it was a 200 this time.
180?
180, yeah.
Was you going for a run?
It's in zone 2.
Here we go then. That's 1 win on the board. You can just see at the bottom of your screen that little green dash next to Ricardo's name. That's because he's won the first game of the best of 5. A win here will increase your prize pot and will get you through to tomorrow's final 4.
I mean, Natsu's had possession till now. Ooh,
What was
unfortunate
that?
for him there. Ball goes back into Ricardo's possession. I would love to see what Ricardo sees in Lamine as well. We haven't seen much of Lamine, and he's using Lamine. And if I'm not mistaken, Lamine does have 5-star skill moves, right?
Yeah, he does. He's got the Trickster as well.
Exactly. As a right winger, that can be very, very useful, especially with Elastico.
Look at that.
Underway in the other game as well, just quickly.
If I was playing, I would give the true ball directly to Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho,
but he
but-
passed it sideways.
I think it looks, you know, attractive, but I don't think there was much opportunity there. That's what these pros players see that we don't. We go for the obvious choice, but they go based on experience and creating a genuine goal-scoring opportunity.
Also, Vishy, I know you've played, I've asked this question before, but you know, for the chat, how is it playing there on the stage?
A million times harder, honestly, a million times. I mean, your nerves are through the roof, and every, you know, conceding goal feels like a big loss, honestly. And every goal feels 10 times, you know, much better, but it's a very different game for everyone sitting at home and watching this saying, hey, I wouldn't have made that mistake. I would have, you know, not made a pass and instead scored, but beautiful strafe dribbling as well. Did we see that from the right back there?
Keeping on that run from Dembele. If he can try and find the overlap of Lamine Yamal, that was the idea, but he couldn't quite get there. In your opinion, come Sunday night tomorrow, what do you think will be the winning formation?
Tough to predict. I think there's no one good formation in FC Mobile.
I would say it'll probably be a 4-back, but we do see a goal here from Chan again against Solo.
Potentially the last chance of the half as well. Penalty shout!
Wait, what?
Not given! Half-time, 0-0.
I felt that was a penalty.
It didn't look like a pen there, but I guess not.
Referee says no.
I think Natsu wants to have a chat with the referee after that one, but Ronaldinho.
Well, for both Solo and for Natsu, that's 3 halves now of FC Mobile where neither have scored a goal.
And this isn't a bad thing, guys, because remember, since it's a best out of 5 today, these matches will go into extra time and penalties.
Neymar,
Meaning,
can he skill pass further? No, he can't.
Ricardo's defending is top-notch.
yeah, he's not, being anxious and making unnecessary movements. He's waiting for Natsu to go for an attack and just sticking a defender right in front of him.
There's the extra through ball. Can Rivaldo get the shot away? Oh, no, he can win a corner, though, which might just do for Natsu. It's 2 double changes for both the 2 players. I think Donovan's coming off. Maradona on.
Haven't seen a lot of Maradona in this tournament as well.
Yeah, we saw a few of them in the first group set, but after that, no. But wow, Dembele's pace.
Look at the
truly
pace.
shining there.
Dembele gets away from Puyol and Scoop turns past Cafu. 20 minutes left of this one now. Mateus.
Might have had to rotate Rodri
Zlatan,
a
poor
bit faster
touch. Allows Rio Ferdinand to pick possession back up for Ricardo. Is there a late winner in this one? Potentially a chance to counter-attack here. Right back's completely out of position. It's a lovely turn from Henry.
That roulette from Henry is so dangerous.
I don't know thought about going back inside. That's not going to be the case. Salah and Mateus will battle out. Mohamed Salah wins the header.
I mean, 9 more minutes here before we go into extra time. Really excited to see those penalty shootouts today.
Cafu. Salah. Cafu again, maybe a last-minute winner here. Cuts it back, Mohamed Salah. Did he rush it? Was there an extra pass available?
I think there's extra pass available there, or extra touch.
Yeah, I think the extra touch would have been better on Salah there. Go for a finesse with his left foot.
Okay, I got to try this, Vishy. Beckenbauer in the midfield.
Full-time 0-0, but bigger news. There's been an equaliser. Over in the other game, AJ Solo ties us up at 1-1 with this. Not this goal, this was the first goal from Chan. That made him go 1-0 up, but there has just been an equaliser. They are 2 minutes away from extra time. We are off to extra time.
In both the matches now, probably.
And by the way, another thing to keep in mind is that the players do get, the in-game items, I mean, do get fatigued, especially when we go into 90 minutes plus. So this is going to be exciting.
Chance! It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Question marks on him in the team. But what a strike from the icon. Extra time needed, and Natsu scored his first goal in this quarter-final best of 5.
I do believe in Ricardo, though. I think we might see a goal here. Salah running off the wing.
Extra pass, Dembele. Where's the ball? Just got stuck there, and he's hit it off balance. It's going to fall back to Dembele. Very fortunately, finesse blocked by Maradona.
Wow. Now, this is an in-game mechanic that most people don't know about, but before that, wow, this is the equalizer from Solo. But yeah, the reason why Dembele didn't immediately take the shot was because the shooting mechanic bar was set up to like a certain level. Like if you hold it for too long, they wait till the ball is right in front of their feet before they go to take the shot. So it's actually better to wait until the ball's closer to your player than hold the shoot button.
You can't wait too much, right?
Yeah. Swipe actually prevents that from happening.
Okay. But I haven't seen a lot of swipe action as well in this.
Chance, Maradona! Lovely piece of skill from Ricardo, and he's just pulled himself back in the game.
A lot of support for Ricardo there.
Yeah.
From the knocked out players.
But I mean, we haven't seen much of Maradona, but we saw right there, I mean, he dribbled and completely switched the side he was going to take the shot and took it with his left foot there.
And that's the strongest ever Maradona card, by the way. He's got the bruiser.
Well, it looks like we're off to penalties for the first time in our quarter-finals. But this might not be the only game going to penalties, because the other matchup at the moment is 180 minutes in 1-1. Right, penalties.
Natsu taking the first shot here.
Natsu up with Vinicius scores. That's the first penalty that's been put away, and over it goes to Ricardo now to try and equalise on the scoring. Up steps Maradona, scores.
And the second match also going into penalties here between Solo and Chan.
Wow, too much to keep up.
Ooh,
I thought he saved that.
Almost blocked by Van der Sar there. Henry does make it through here. Ricardo now taking it with Salah.
Ooh, AJ Solo misses his first penalty, guys. Update from the other match.
Ibrahimovic going for the shot here. Blocked by Van der Sar.
And Solo scores.
Vinny Jr. going for the right side here. Scored by Ricardo, currently leading with one goal.
Back to Natsu now for round 4 of penalties. Up steps Neymar, needs to score. This one doesn't! And if you score, it really is job done. Ricardo to step up to put himself 2-0 in the series. That one saved as well. We might be going to 5th penalties.
It's still in.
Has to score Natsu. Loaf Matthias can't miss again. Up steps Matthias. He misses! And
3
Ricardo
back-to-back
blows the win.
saves.
3 saves by Ricardo there. Unbelievable. 2-game lead for Ricardo now. Natsu has to make something happen here.
He wasn't the only player to win a game though, because Chan is just one on penalties also. So Chan is 2-0 in the series. Ricardo's got 2 wins. Chan's got 2 wins. And we're going into 3rd game with them about to do a clean sweep.
So we might see 2 3-0 wins.
As I predicted, RK, as I predicted.
Wow, I did not expect that.
I mean, that was genuinely breathtaking gameplay. I can't believe Ricardo actually blocked 3 of those. It wasn't as if Natsu made a mistake, you know?
I've never done it before, Vishy. 3 back-to-back saves.
And it's all mind games, you know? These players themselves have said it. These penalty shootouts feel like coin tosses, but this felt more, you know, dictated as if Ricardo knew what he was doing there.
Yep, it looks like he always had the control there.
Well, I'll be honest, in the run of show, we had a best of 5 down for a reason. We might not need a best of 5 between these two.
Might turn into 3 games here.
Could be a 3-0. We'll shall have a look at the stats if we can from what we just saw there. Of course, we had extra time as well, but 8 shots to the 2 of Natsu. The only goal he scored, of course, was with Zlatan Ibrahimovic in normal time.
Another important thing to point out being that the possession was the same. It's just Ricardo made better use when he had the ball and had far more attacks compared to Natsu. And passing accuracy similar as well, but wow, that's 4 times the shots taken.
Although he conceded first, you know, it looked like he always had the match in his control. He was calm. You know, I think, did you notice him? He's just chilling there.
No, honestly, and especially when he scored that Maradona goal, you know, most people would be in a high amount of pressure there. It was, I think, at like 1/18th minute or something. Yeah. It was in extra time near the end, and he managed to score.
We've got some more news, guys. We've got another code. Wow. A limited time code for FC Mobile players that are listening right now. We're going to get it in the chat for limited time only, so make sure you're logged into FC Mobile. Load up the game if you haven't already done so. There is a code coming your way for 1,000 gems and 100 rank up points. Mid-season good play. That is your code. Mid-season good play. You've got to be quick. It's only available for a short time only. So if you be like, the code doesn't work, you're too late. That's as simple as it is. Mid-season good play.
That's why you got to keep watching as well, guys. These codes do expire. 1,000 gems. Nice.
Be quick. Mid-season good play is the code. KingVL25 helping you out in the chat as well. Be quick, get it in game. There you go. You can see the message in chat from EA Sports FC Mobile. Remember, we've got a few of these coming your way today, so stay with us, all right? Stay with us throughout the broadcast and follow all of our quarter-final games.
Would love to see the stats between Chan and Solo as well. I'm curious to see how that one played off. I mean, Chan is dominating as well. I mean, wow. I mean, look at Ricardo. He looks really calm. And Natsu also has a lot of pressure on himself as well. I mean, he is a Thai player and they're known for winning, so you probably would like to join his countrymen and put better odds for the whole nation of Thai to win here, because better to have 2 players than 1, right?
We've seen it before already.
Yeah, finals. But, I mean, again, what happened yesterday was unbelievable for me. Seeing Lightning McQueen get knocked out like that.
But it was close, right? He was just 2 points away from qualifying.
How crazy would it be for Chan to win this after knocking out the previous, you know, winner?
I think he'll be one of the favorites to win it.
A quick look at the teams as we load in again. No changes. He's still in that 4-2-2 formation that he moved to.
He is, but I think Natsu's learning from his previous mistakes. He did score with Zlatan, if I'm right, and this time he goes ahead and starts with Zlatan and Vinny, 2 completely different form of strikers or even attackers.
Vinny being very agile and Zlatan being a bulldozer, just running through and taking those shots.
Will Ricardo take this in 3? I don't think he will. I think we're going to 4 for 5th game.
No, I think he's going to take it in 3.
I think Ricardo's going to take it.
Looks very composed.
I would like to see Natsu winning it, just to take it to the 4th match.
Well, both games have kicked off. Chan's also underway against AJ Solo. Remember, he is also 2-0 in the series. This is the best of 5. You win 3 games, you're in the semi-finals, and that is play done and dusted for you of day 3 of the FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. Ricardo again in possession, kicking from left to right.
It's so nice to see all those playstyles activate on the top as well. And there have been some situations where we saw like 3-4 playstyles activate from different players.
Beckenbauer finds Rodri!
Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, all of those passes, they were just right there. And wow, he finishes off with Rodri with a beautiful finesse.
Maybe he's on his way to go 3-0 in the series.
And he's still not slowing down as well. I mean, look at Ricardo. He's still second triggering defenders as well.
And he's considered only 5 goals so far.
Neymar, extra pass, Vinicius! Great save.
Nice save.
Corner to come in for Natsu. Still goalless, by the way, in the other game as it stands. Solo nil, Chan nil. That's in the 3rd game. Remember, if Chan wins that, he wins the series. He's on to the semi-finals. Corner comes in towards the front post. Yapstam's there. Vinicius is there on the follow-up.
I mean, that seemed like a quite obvious goal there. I mean, the ball deflected off a defender there and went straight to Vinicius.
And we've seen such goals from Vinicius before. It's clinical finishing.
I know, you can't let him get those finesse shots through. He will make it in every single time. Still a 0-0 between Solo and Chan there. I mean, it doesn't look like Ricardo's slowing down as well. He's still going for attacks, you know, with so much nerves. All he has to do is win this.
He's doing quick passes, and that was also
cut
quick.
off the commentator's curse. I would love to see Donovan score one as well.
Look at the dribbling from Donovan.
Wow. I mean, his passing is so perfect.
I like his dribbling more than his passing.
Really, I love his passing. I think they're all perfect.
Donovan,
no
I
way.
love the idea. I love the finish!
How did he score that?
Landon Donovan, take a bow!
I'm telling you, Donovan's the player to do that. He red-timed it full strength outside the box, top corner. You can't stop that, RK.
When I saw it, I thought it's gonna be saved because he doesn't even have the finish play style.
You don't need it. It's Donovan.
Well, as we know with these players, they could use 3 signature players in their squads. Landon Donovan was in there. And Ricardo's the only player out of the 8, out of everyone in the competition that has started Landon Donovan. And maybe he's proven why. Lovely reverse. Elastico, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Some of the games we're seeing now.
I mean, that was insane. Zlatan, as big of a player he is, that Elastico into the goal. We've seen it 1,000 times yesterday, but looks beautiful each time. 2-2 right now. I mean, this is a bit of a goal fest here. It's only half time.
And in the other match, it's 0-0. 70 minutes done.
3 changes or not. He's gone for it again. Salah, Maradona, and Vinicius Jr. on for Ricardo. It's a triple change.
We've seen Salah's finish shots yesterday.
And it's interesting for me to see that he's putting in Maradona in place of Donovan. I don't think the 2 player items are quite similar to each other.
I mean, he's going to play according to the players there.
Yeah, meaning his playstyle, like his gameplay is going to swap here.
Yeah.
Still 0-0, by the way. 80th minute on the clock in the other game. Chan nil, Solo nil. Rodri, Ronaldinho, Dembele tries to Elastico his way around Company.
I'm telling you, his passes are so nice.
Good pressure there. And Zlatan's Elastico has been pretty OP so far.
We are minutes away from extra time in the other game, by the way.
And we saw how Dembele's Elastico didn't go through there. That's also because of his physicality. Zlatan simply has more physicality, meaning more strength, allowing him to push through players with that Elastico.
It's going to be a free kick against the run of play.
He's going for it.
Taken quickly there. Landon Donovan now. Can he find the cutback? He can. Ronaldinho, can he find the finesse?
Unbelievable!
Of course he can. 3-2, Ricardo leads.
Barely any time left on the clock as well. Ronaldinho gives Ricardo the very needed lead. He might close it off with 3 wins here. 3 subs coming in as well. Still 0-0. We're in extra time in the game between Chan and Solo.
They could be 3-0 done, Beer, by the way. If Chan wins his game, Ricardo can hang on for 20 more in-game minutes here. That's going to be game over. Job done.
That's a foul.
Free kick.
Is it shooting? That's the other way around.
For sure, yeah.
It's the other way.
Surely in the back of your mind here, Vishy, you're thinking, I am 15 minutes away from guaranteeing $3,500 more and a spot in the Final Four.
Precisely, and the money's probably not the main thing going through their heads here. It's just so much pressure. Wow, Salah. Is he going for another one here?
Doesn't need it. But I don't mind it. It's all Rijkaard.
Oh.
Blocked and out for a corner.
I'm telling you, every pass from Ricardo has been decisive. He has not gone for... I think his pass accuracy is going to be so high this game. 6 minutes left for Ricardo to close it off.
Just look after possession. Doesn't need to score again, really, does it? But he might fancy one more. Why not?
Wow.
Game, set, match. Ricardo's on his way to the semi-finals.
Peak aggression here. He is not slowing down. 4 goals. Wow.
Every single time he attacked, he looked dangerous.
Well, if we can, we're going to have a penalty shootout on the cards in the other game. If we can jump over there and try and catch the end to that one, because Chan might also qualify himself for the next game. Ricardo wants one more. He does. And he's just cruising towards the semi-final.
And in the penalties between Solo and Chan.
We'll do our best to give you the game. Both have missed their own penalties.
Solo missed it.
Both miss. Unbelievable.
Right, game over. Ricardo, congratulations.
Wow.
You're the first player in the Final Four here in Bangkok.
Natsu had absolutely no chance there.
I mean, Ricardo was so aggressive, and we saw Panenka there.
We are doing what we can to maybe jump to the other game, if it is possible at all. We're going to go there any second now. We're going to be joining at the perfect time. Penalty number 3 has just been taken.
Solo finally gets one after losing
Here we go.
2 goals.
We're jumping in now. Chan wins this game. This is him taking now, Chan. He has got the lead in the shootout. Scores! Has to score, Natsu. Sorry, Solo. Solo has to score. He misses. He's out. Up he steps, scores. And it's in Chan's hands. Scores a goal. He's also through to the semi-finals. And it's Frank Rijkaard, of all players, that is going to step up with this responsibility against Edwin van der Sar. Score. It's a 3-0 for the series. Up steps Frank Rijkaard, scores! And Chan's on his way to a semi-final.
Chan knocks out Solo, knocks out a Chinese player, 3-0. Not a single loss in this set. Exceptional gameplay. I mean, both sides, Ricardo as well.
We have just witnessed, RK, 2 3-0s, 2 done and dusted in 3 games.
Vishy, well predicted, by the way.
I'm telling you, these guys know. They did their analysis. They studied this.
And look at that, 11 total shots, 5 on target, 66% possession, and 92% pass accuracy. I think this is where he won the match.
I called it, yeah. The pass accuracy is high. 78 might be the lowest pass accuracy we've seen in this tournament, actually.
We've seen 78, before.
Yeah, but one of the lowest, almost double the shots taken by Ricardo. His passing was just so decisive, RK. Just unstoppable. 5-2.
Every single shot of Ricardo has been dangerous.
Unstoppable.
He scored every type of goal today, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe Ricardo might be the next
Viva,
winner.
Viva
we
Mexico.
Never know.
Vamos Ricardo. He's showing up for the non-Asian countries, you know. He's amazing.
5-2 in a quarterfinal. I've never seen this before.
Also knocking out one of the hometown heroes in Natsu of Thailand gone. But you're right, the only player outside of Asia that is in the competition still, and he's here for a reason. What a result from him. Those were the match results. Done in 3. It's a best of 5, by the way. Didn't even need to go to game 4. Yes, we have penalties in game 2, but Ricardo gets it done in 3. What a performance from him. What a statement.
Wow.
So next, Ricardo is going to be facing Chan, right, in the semifinals?
I believe so. But I mean, we have to talk about that second game penalty shootout as well. This guy, Ricardo, has shown that he's not only good with goals and normal gameplay. That penalty shootout was very, very one-sided. He managed to defend 3 goals, which you don't see very often.
Let's say it's a complete performance.
Absolutely, especially in that third game. He scored, as you said, every kind of goal, left foot, right foot, unstoppable.
Unbelievable action here. That's 2 quarterfinals done. By the way, that is the quickest round of quarterfinals I think you'll ever see in FC Pro Mobile. That is the bracket. You are correct. Ricardo will play Chan tomorrow in the semi-finals. All eyes now will turn to the bottom side of the bracket. Huang Bao and Gayu and Depim against Toto Naka. There will be at least one player from Thailand in the Final 4.
And the thing is that Hong Bao might be able to knock out the only Chinese player remaining as well. So there's a lot on the line here, RK. What are your predictions here? I'm going to go ahead and say I think Hong Bao, you know, he's very aggressive. I think he's going to push the lead here.
Yeah.
And it would be a true upset if Deptin manages to beat the, you know, well-known champion, Toto Naka.
Well, those are the highlights from what you've just witnessed there. 2 3-0s. Chan, incredible. And Ricardo, even better.
You know what I love about Ricardo? He didn't slow down at all. He didn't say, all right, I'm 2 goals up, I'm going to slow down. No, he said, I need a 5th one. I need it.
And that's going to do a lot of good to his confidence. So all of us predicted Ricardo and he did go through.
I mean, yeah, 100%. And the chat was right as well, guys. Kudos to you on your prediction. I mean, it would be crazy to see, you know, the Chinese players completely getting knocked out here. So there's a lot of weight on Guyu to win in the upcoming matches. But wow. He looks so calm and composed, honestly, which is kind of opposite to his gameplay, which is very aggressive and, you know, attacking.
And that's a beautiful goal from Vinny Jr. as well.
Yeah, and I'm so happy to see someone from the, you know, North American or the American region showing off, doing so well here. There's a lot of talent there.
It's going to inspire more people.
The best part is, as we said, if you want to be part of the FC Pro Mobile World Championships, you can be. There is going to be online qualifiers for the Americas, for APAC, for Europe, alongside being part of the best 8 from this competition as well. So do get involved and make sure you do compete to be some of the best. That's the bracket reminder for you. And it's Ricardo against Chan tomorrow in the semi-finals.
Let's do quarterfinals 3 and 4 predictions.
As
I
think
think Hong Bao will go in.
Hong Bao, likely.
And Toto Naka.
I'm gonna say 3-0 for Hong Bao, actually.
Oh, wow.
I think Hong Bao's gonna dominate this one. I actually talked to him this morning. I don't know if I should be revealing this, but he was very, very confident in himself on beating Guyu. And between Deadpim and Toto Naka, I think we might see an upset here, RK.
Really?
I think Deadpim might make it through. I mean, this guy is working with FaZe as well, so I have a lot of respect for him. What do you guys think?
I think Depim has been one of the highest goal scorers in the competition, but he is against Toto Naka. We thought was invincible, but maybe he wasn't in the group stages. As said with Gayu, he's the only player playing a 5-back. I'll be honest, if he loses that first game, I do not see him sticking with a 5-back. I think he'll change it, but there's a lot more for us to talk about. We're going to go for a little break now. When we get back, it is time for the second 2 quarterfinals to be played out here in Bangkok as we continue the FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. We're back in a few minutes' time.
สวัสดีครับเด่นพิมพ์ครับชื่อในเกมเฟซเด่นพิมพ์ครับ
เพราะว่าอยากเจอคนเก่งๆเพราะว่ารู้สึกว่าสนุกมากๆเวลาเล่นคนเก่งๆครับก็เตรียมตัวแทบจะทุกวันเลยครับแล้วก็มีวินัยมากๆแล้วก็มีสมาธิกับเกมสูงมากๆเลยครับคิดว่าผมเป็นเรื่องของการที่แบบแพ้เวลาอยู่ในเกมแพ้ยากมากๆครับก็ถ้าเกิดยิงไม่ขาดคือแพ้ยากมากก็คือการเพสซิ่งแล้วก็บอลบุกครับมีผู้เล่นญี่ปุ่นครับชื่อซุนมะ13ครับคือปีที่แล้วเคยดูเขาแข่งคืออยากเจอเขามากๆครับอยากจะบุกกันอะไรเงี้ยเพราะว่าเขาเล่นค่อนข้างจะสนุกมากๆครับฝากถึงแฟนๆเฟสแคนแล้วก็แฟนๆเด็ดพิมพ์นะครับก็รายการนี้เชียร์สนุกแน่นอนครับเพราะผมบุกแหลกแน่นอนครับ
ชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Mình tên là Hoàng Bảo, mọi người còn hay gọi mình là Kim. Mình đến từ tổ đội Glow của Việt Nam. Mình bắt đầu chơi game này từ những năm 2020, 2021. Lối chơi của em thì thiên về việc là phòng ngự, sau đó là phản công nhiều. Mình cảm thấy rất là háo hức cũng như là có một chút lo lắng về giải đấu lần này, nhưng mà rất là háo hức thôi. Mình đã dành ra khá thời gian để tìm hiểu gần như là hết tất cả các đối thủ ở giải đấu lần này. Mục đích cao nhất thì vẫn là vô địch thôi, còn nếu như mà mục tiêu mà trước mắt đó sẽ là top 8. Điểm tích cực nhất của em nghĩ là em bình tĩnh. Người mà mình muốn gặp nhất đó là Totonaka. Thì nếu như mà đánh bại được Totonaka thì mình sẽ có được cái sự tự tin rất lớn cho bản thân. Mình muốn xin gửi lời cảm ơn đến các fan hâm mộ ở nước nhà của mình và mình cũng muốn gửi lời đến các fan hâm mộ trên khắp thế giới rằng sau giải đấu này có thể họ sẽ biết Việt Nam mình là ở đâu, để là mạnh tới đâu.
Hello， 大家好，我是来自中国深圳奥家俱乐部的顾宇王明强。我的游戏风格就是通过细腻的传控撕开对手的后防线来取得进球。我的心情是比较忐忑的，因为是第一次跟这么多不同国家的选手同台竞技。我有观看其他不同国家选手的游戏比赛录像。这次比赛的目标是先进淘汰赛。我最想遇到的是同国家的 solo 选手，因为遇到他就代表我们同时进8强。我惊讶的是街上有很多不同国家的餐馆。我会全力以赴的，希望大家为我们中国的选手加油。
What
วัสดีครับเดชพิมพ์ครับชื่อในเกมเฟซเดชพิมพ์ครับเพราะว่าอยากเจอคนเก่งๆเพราะว่ารู้สึกว่าสนุกมากๆเวลาเล่นคนเก่งๆครับก็เตรียมตัวแทบจะทุกวันเลยครับแล้วก็มีวินัยมากๆแล้วก็มีสมาธิกับเกมสูงมากๆเลยครับคิดว่าผมเป็นเรื่องของการที่แบบแพ้เวลาอยู่ในเกมแพ้ยากมากๆครับก็ถ้าเกิดยิงไม่ขาดคือแพ้ยากมากก็คือการเพรสซิ่งแล้วก็บอลบุกครับมีผู้เล่นญี่ปุ่นครับชื่อซุนมะ13ครับคือปีที่แล้วเคยดูเขาแข่งคืออยากเจอเขามากๆครับอยากจะบุกกันอะไรเงี้ยเพราะว่าเขาเล่นค่อนข้างจะสนุกมากๆครับฝากถึงแฟนๆเฟซแคนแล้วก็แฟนๆเดชพิมพ์นะครับก็รายการนี้เชียร์สนุกแน่นอนครับเพราะผมบุกแหลกแน่นอนครับ
ชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Mình tên là Hoàng Bảo, mọi người còn hay gọi mình là Kim. Mình đến từ tổ đội Glow của Việt Nam. Mình bắt đầu chơi game này từ những năm 2020, 2021. Lối chơi của em thì thiên về việc là phòng ngự, sau đó là phản công nhiều. Mình cảm thấy rất là háo hức cũng như là có một chút lo lắng về giải đấu lần này, nhưng mà rất là háo hức thôi. Mình đã dành ra khá thời gian để tìm hiểu gần như là hết tất cả các đối thủ ở giải đấu lần này. Mục đích cao nhất thì vẫn là vô địch thôi, còn nếu như mà mục tiêu mà trước mắt đó sẽ là top 8. Điểm tích cực nhất của em nghĩ là em bình tĩnh. Người mà mình muốn gặp nhất đó là Totonaka. Thì nếu như mà đánh bại được Totonaka thì mình sẽ có được cái sự tự tin rất lớn cho bản thân. Mình muốn xin gửi lời cảm ơn đến các fan hâm mộ ở nước nhà của mình và mình cũng muốn gửi lời đến các fan hâm mộ trên khắp thế giới rằng sau giải đấu này có thể họ sẽ biết Việt Nam mình là ở đâu, để là mạnh tới đâu.
Hello， 大家好，我是来自中国深圳奥家俱乐部的顾宇王明强。我的游戏风格就是通过细腻的传控撕开对手的后防线来取得进球。我的心情是比较忐忑的，因为是第一次跟这么多不同国家的选手同台竞技。我有观看其他不同国家选手的游戏比赛录像。这次比赛的目标是先进淘汰赛。我最想遇到的是同国家的 solo 选手，因为遇到他就代表我们同时进8强。我惊讶的是街上有很多不同国家的餐馆。我会全力以赴的，希望大家为我们中国的选手加油。
สวัสดีครับเด่นพิมพ์ครับชื่อในเกมเฟซเด่นพิมพ์ครับเพราะว่าอยากเจอคนเก่งๆเพราะว่ารู้สึกว่าสนุกมากๆเวลาเล่นคนเก่งๆครับก็เตรียมตัวแทบจะทุกวันเลยครับแล้วก็มีวินัยมากๆแล้วก็มีสมาธิกับเกมสูงๆมากๆเลยครับ
Welcome back to Bangkok here for day 3 of our FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. Brandon Smith alongside Vichy and the birthday boy himself, RK Ready. We have just concluded our first 2 quarterfinals. Up next, we've got 2 more quarterfinals. I don't think they'll be finished that quick, because that was a quick round of games, wasn't it, Vichy? Best of 5 done in 3.
Exactly, and I think we're going to see something similar this time as well. But I think the tie might take it to all 5 games. That's going to be my prediction here.
Yeah, same. I thought it's going to be 3-2 in the Thai match and 3-1 in the other match. Let's see.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's going to be 3-0 for the Vietnamese here. But we'll see. There is a chance for both Chinese players to be knocked out because we already have a Vietnamese player who made it through. But it's going to be a lot of goals coming in is what I feel like.
Thoughts on the first 2 matches? Brandon, how did you like it?
I mean, look, it's my first time watching Knockout FC Mobile, so I wasn't expecting it to be done in 3. I mean, I've had the chance of watching previous best of 3s that you've had, and of course your final stage that have gone best of 5. And often it goes, you know, both players win a game at least. That was not the case there. I don't think the same will happen here. I know a few of you said you think it could happen, but before we do that, we've got another code to drop.
Wow.
Before we kick off our next round of quarterfinals. I'll let one of you two do the honors. I mean, that is the code, and those are the rewards that are on the line.
Guys, get ready for this. The code is FC Pro Mobile. FC Pro Mobile. There we go, guys. That is the code for 1,000 gems and 100 rank up points that you guys can redeem. Go ahead and redeem FC Pro Mobile.
Go, go, go. That's your 3rd code. We've also dropped 5,000 gems worth of codes, by the way, already today. Our first one, 3,000. Remember, limited time only this one, so you need to get it quick and be quick. FC Pro Mobile, be quick. It's going to run out very soon, so go and redeem it.
Wow, using a 5-man mid. And there's the 5-back that you were talking about. From Guyu. Didn't you say it was someone else?
No, he told it was
Guyu.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, interesting on these teams. Guyu, the only player using a 5-back, a 5-2-2-1 formation. Of course, alongside this one is Detpim against Toto Naka. That's playing off screen. We will keep you up to date with that. This is a best of 5, remember. Some other interesting discussions to be had as Vinicius Jr. looks to try and find a way through. Is that cross towards the back post? Just quickly, guys. Guyu, the only player to start Luis Figo and Iniesta out of the final 8 players in the competition. And for Huang Bao, the only player to start Maradona.
Wow. Yeah, we've seen Maradona being subbed in, but I guess we haven't seen him started yet. But going back to that first attempt there, I think Vinny could have shot that had he not crossed it in. And we're seeing Lamine Yamal as well for the 2nd time.
Saying that since we've last spoken, it looks like he is not choosing to start Maradona. However, what we can say is he did make 2 changes last night when I was speaking to him about his team. He has just brought in Mark Cucurella, apparently. Believes he can offer a little bit more defensively for him in the final third. He's also brought in Yap Stam.
Oh, wow. That Stam card is very strong. The box item, I believe. Highest
Cafu,
aggression.
Dembele. Lovely Elastico!
What a save.
But no way through.
That was a very small goal-scoring angle, though, so the save did make sense.
Ronaldinho, finesse! Corner. What can happen from this corner?
0-0 on both games on the board here between Detpim and Toronaka as well.
There is a poll live, by the way, on the YouTube chat. You can vote who you think is going to win this one in our featured quarter-final game. So we might be going to half-time goalless unless an opportunity can happen now from Huang Bao.
I think till now, Huang Bao has been the one with more of the attacks. We haven't seen much from Guyu yet, which makes sense because he is running a 5-man.
The 5-back might be working well. Lamine Yamal, keeper teased off his line, goes for a finesse. There's no angle on it.
Well played there by Van der Sar.
I mean, beautiful, exactly. Trigger running that Van der Sar to come up, completely stop the attack and throw the, threw him off. And that was
work.
A terrible attempt at goal there, unfortunately, because he didn't know what to do there. And I think the best way to counter that is to keep running, because if the goalkeeper does keep coming up, you can take a finesse, but it's a mind games. But we do get a goal where Deadpim scores against Totonaka. I'm expecting that upset, I'm telling you, okay?
Imagine if Totonaka also gets knocked out today.
That game has just started for the second half, by the way. 1-0. Deadpim is leading against Totonaka. Still goalless here, though, between those two. Ronaldinho punched it into Ibrahimovic with a lovely little elastico. Finds the back of the net, and he's the man that's...
And clearly, Guyu plan has been working.
Rocking a 5-back that will take the lead in this game.
And we've been seeing a lot of action from Zlatan today, actually, oddly enough. I mean, both goals have been elastico into a shot fired.
His elastico is one of the best.
Most explosive, right?
Yeah. Plus his strength.
Got to ask you, Vishy, how did Didier Drogba get on for you? I know he's my choice in the team. Did I let you down on that one?
No, I could never blame you, Brandon. Drogba was good for me.
He doesn't have maybe the best play styles you want, though, does he, for a striker?
Wasn't too strong of a dribbler. Strong, yes, but hard to dribble with him, but...
He's more of a hold-up man, isn't he? Here is Maradona now for Hwang Bao. There is the trickster play style, which is flicked into gear as Ronaldinho and Rijkaard will interchange. That will be defended well by Cafu. And with the help of Rio Ferdinand, possession will change hands, and Guyu is 20 minutes away from a first win in the series here.
I feel like a lot of these players are performing more passes than necessary, and we didn't see this mistake yesterday, but I feel like there was a goal-scoring opportunity for Hong Bao there. Now one for Guyu.
Figo might just skid himself off the pitch or not. Iniesta extra pass. Zlatan doubles Guyu's lead.
Beautifully done.
Phenomenal work here. 2 goals from Zlatan. What a brace. I mean, that was unstoppable.
Also good usage of that Luis Figo player item.
Yes, exactly. The play style there being used to the maximum. Whipped cross.
I'll tell you what, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is not looking out of place, and either is the 5-back. Working well.
7 more minutes.
Is that going to bounce? Corner.
Unlucky.
Full-time result, by the way. Deadpim leads the series with an extra win. That's his first win against Totonaka. Maradona and Vitinha, there's the finesse. No real trouble. I think that might be game over.
And the reason that finesse did what it did was because of the player's body angle there. He wasn't facing the goal. Went out. 2-0 win for Guyu here against Hwang Bao with a 5-man back. We didn't expect him to have 2 goals up there, but he's clearly has some tricks up his sleeve.
It's clearly working, so yeah, why not?
Zlatan, player of the match. And an upset here, of course, with Deadpim taking a win against Totonaka.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, is what they're saying. That 5-back at the moment does not look broken at all. If anything, it looks even better for Guyu. 2-0 lead. And the first win in the series done and dusted already.
Do you think Guyu's going to keep his formation, Arke? I mean, it did work. I think if anyone has to change anything, it's going to be Hwang Bao.
If it's working, don't change it. Simple.
Well, here's the stats from game 1. 8 shots they both had, by the way.
But yeah, I think the thing that set it apart here was the pass accuracy from Guyu, especially with that 5-man defense. He was able to play much more passes, and that did increase that accuracy. But he had some really defining goals there. Zlatan, both of them.
Both wonderful goals. What do you think? Totonaka is going to make a comeback or not?
No, I'm telling you, I have a feeling Deadpim is going to show us some crazy gameplay. I mean, Totonaka, we know he's great. But I believe... we might get some interesting analysis here of the game from yours truly, Vishy FC and RK Ready. But man, I'm curious to see what Hong Bao is going to change from this one to the next game. He's a very confident player, and I hope this doesn't, you know, affect his mental in any way.
He can continue with the same formation. But I don't know. You know, the counter for 5 at back, I've got no clue how to counter it.
Well, back in we go again. It's still the 5-back, the 5-2-2-1 formation. Marc Cucurella on that left-hand side. Cafu, they'll be doing doggies up and down the pitch and adding all they can to support Lamine Yamal and Ronaldinho, but so far so good for Guyu. Won the first game 2 goals, so hasn't conceded a goal yet. Huang Bao needs to come back into this if he can.
And Huang Bao using my favorite formation here, 4-3-3 holding. So he went from something more aggressive to something more defensive. I think he's trying to match that 5-man defense because that CDM with the right card does work as a 5th defender. So curious to see who's going to win this one here.
Back underway we go again. We've also kicked off the second match between Det-Pim and Toto Naka. I know you want updates on that. We will give them to you as the game unfolds. Guyu in possession now from right to left in that black strip. Huang Bao has the first
wow.
shot against him. Lamine Yamal. I'm not too sure that's fallen into the back of the net, but he would not care.
That was under 10 minutes. Huang Bao striking quickly and with precision. Guyu.
Instinctive finish from Lamine Yamal. And this is the issue you've got, RK, because you're playing against someone who's taken the lead against you again, and he's got 5 players at the back.
I'm done. I've lost.
It could be 2-0 up.
Ooh.
Corner.
Deflected off the defender there, but we do have an update where Toto Naka managed to get a lead with 1 goal against Det-Pim. RK, I think you might be right. We might be seeing a high game, like 5 games here between Toto Naka and Det-Pim.
Also, Vishy, have you played 5 at back before?
I have never done that.
I did, but it's so tough. I know.
Oh my. The power in those shots.
I believe he might have gone for a swipe there. That looked like an overpowered swipe shot there.
He wasn't even facing the ball, Vishy, but he's still got that much venom in the shot.
And that's the beauty about swipe shooting. It allows you to go for those quicker shots, and it puts as much power as you as how quickly you swipe the goal. And I mean, it looks like Guyu's the one going for the attacks right now. We haven't seen anything concrete from Huang Bao.
Nearly half time. Could be on for a second goal here. It's a fantastic pass. Vinicius Jr. keeper comes out, does enough.
And we do have an update between Det-Pim and Toto Naka. Det-Pim does equalize, making the scoreline 1-1.
Half time. And a couple of changes coming in from the side of Huang Bao. There was the update, and that was the equaliser.
We finally see Vitinha in action today.
Yeah, oddly enough. Saw a lot more action from Vitinha in the past 2 days.
He was the top scorer from the midfield position.
Oh, wow. I can't believe Ronaldinho got to that.
Comes in on the edge of the box, makes a late run, then can just finesse it in.
Engel was a fit out, yeah.
Ibrahimovic tries to. ke-3 his way into a shot there. Needs a win, does Huang Bao. He's currently 1-0 down in the series. Loses this one, then he'll be only 1 game away from being eliminated from the mid-season playoffs here.
I think he's having trouble trying to find openings against this 5-man defense that Guyu's running. Perhaps he found the perfect defense to stopping Huang Bao's aggressiveness.
Luis Figo with the whip crosser.
Well, so far, Guyu hasn't conceded a single goal yet, has he, since he's been playing 5 back?
He has not. Maybe RK is right. It's very hard to score against this. Huang Bao does have 20 more minutes to find an equalizer here. And it's still a 1-1 tie between Det-Pim and Toto Naka.
Vitinha. Can he find the angle? We can find the extra pass. Great save from Van der Sar. Should have been an equaliser. Update elsewhere.
We do get another goal. Toto Naka with Neymar scores in the 69th minute against Det-Pim, giving him a lead.
Are we in for an equaliser here? That's a great pass to Vinicius!
Unbelievable! What a beautifully, quickly sent, driven pass. Hwang Bao equalizes with a 1 goal from Vinicius Jr. And the Vietnamese do have a lot of support in the studio here as well.
Well, this was the goal. This was the update that you just spoke about. It's a finesse shot from Neymar. Toto Naka, welcome back into the game.
1-1 with 4 more minutes to go here. Hwang Bao slowly cracking that impenetrable defense of Guyu.
Rafael Leao. Can't see it back. Could have had a match winner. We're off to extra time.
A tad bit too much energy on that shot there. Goes over the woodworks.
I thought that went in.
Me too. I mean, I was disappointed in a similar situation there by Hagi.
Toto Naka with the 3rd goal from Maradona.
In the 88th minute. Maradona's making quite a name for himself here.
Yeah.
I think it's because of how good of a dribbler he is and that bruiser playstyle, as you said.
Exactly.
I mean, we're expected to see the bruiser playstyle on defenders, but they can be equally...
You know, usually the problem with Maradona player items is he's kind of weak. You know, he gets bullied by the defenders. But this player item, it's not the case.
Full-time result, by the way. Toto Naka wins that game. He's got a win on the board now. They're 1-1 in their series. Here, we're in extra time. Lovely heel-to-heel from Luis Figo on the stroke of half-time. In extra time, can he get round the keeper? Yes, he can!
Hwang Bao tries the same thing he did last time, but Guyu finds a solution. He does a fake shot, finds an opening, slots it in. 1 goal up.
Well said, Rishi. You told that to continue and just find a skill move and just shoot it.
How is Maradona the smallest player on the pitch? Just one ahead of there against the defender. That's my question mark. Got to be asking questions there of Yapstam. Vincent Kompany, whoever's along that back line for Detpim. Ten minutes away, Guyu from a second win in the series. Remember, it's a best of 5. And a semi-final awaits.
And on the other side, we do have a 1-1 tie between the 2 matches between Toto Naka and Detpim. 5 more minutes for Hwang Bao to find an equalizer here to take it to penalties.
Bellingham, Leao tries to roulette his way past his opponent.
He clears it.
Clear. I mean, that's a respectable
That's game
move
over. Full-time result, and it's a second win in the series for Guyu.
Wow.
Maybe my prediction was wrong, okay? It might be 3-0, just the other way around.
I didn't expect that.
What a turnaround from him as well. A little bit shaky at one point.
I really hope, you know, Hwang Bao's able to keep his mentality here and try to, you know, you can still make a comeback. That's the beauty about these best out of 5 matches. You can lose the first 2 and still make it 3-win comeback.
But I'll be honest with you, Vishy. I think he hasn't cracked that 5-at-back formation yet. He doesn't know how to get past it.
Is this the solution to play a narrow formation? Because out wide, you're going to be overloaded. If you go too wide, you're up against, it's going to be 2-on-1 every time. You've got a right wing back and a centre back. If you go narrow, maybe there's the gaps between the centre backs.
I think that does make sense. But on the other hand, we saw that Hwang Bao was trying to dribble around more rather than making passes because there's far too many defenders cutting these passing lanes. He's trying to dribble through, but Guyu is able to stop that as well.
I'll tell you what's happening here, Vishy. Normally in the 5-at-back, the wing backs go for attack. But I haven't seen the wing backs going for attack here.
No, that does make sense. And the stats show that as well. I mean, Guyu with the 5 back still has more shots and more goals on target than Hwang Bao here.
He's hitting on the counter most of the time.
Yeah, and Hwang Bao did have some good goal-scoring opportunities there where Vinny was in the box. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find the ball there to slot it in.
Keep in mind that if Guyu wins this game, he is on his way to a semi-final with another 3-0 result. Whilst in the all-tie affair in the other quarter-final, it is 1-1 in games. Detpim 1, Toto Naka 1, both going into game 3 of it all to play for us. We load back into game number 3 now. Can he do it in 3? Do we think Guy will do it in 3?
Highly likely if Hwang Bao doesn't find a solution to that 5-man defense. I would love to see if Hong Bao does go ahead and try a different formation here.
He could try another formation.
Yeah, now I think he should change the formation.
I think he has to, but it'd be really crazy to see him running the same 4-3-3 holding. 3 formations, 3 games would be quite a spectacle. No, he's sticking to his bread and butter.
I don't know if that's a good move.
We'll see.
What would you go to, RK?
I'll go to 3-5-2.
Same answer every time, but I think 4-3-3 holding does work. I think he was a bit unfortunate with some goals there. I think it would have been 2-2 had that Vinny goal gone in for Hong Bao, but we're going to see. I think he's being resilient here and using the same formation.
What happens if both of them uses 5-at-back formation?
You just get no goals, straight to penalty.
Might just be a 0-0. You do joke though, but a 3-5-2 might actually be an answer for him.
Yeah. It's midfield overloaded, right?
Just take a lot more mental, you know, strain using that formation. You got to track back and forth a lot more players.
Here we go then. Guyu, can he do it in 3? That's the question we're asking here in Bangkok. Hwang Bao has to win this game if he wants to try and keep his tournament alive.
I think he just needs to find the right passes here. Push the ball forward.
That was unnecessary.
I think he's trying to pull these defenders off. I mean, look at how many people are on him here.
That was nice.
Look at that from Maradona. Company comes
Good
across.
idea. Good idea.
Yeah, 3 people on the winger there. Yeah. I mean, it was impossible to find a pass there.
So he's using the second defender, plus he's pulling a player manually.
Exactly, and another key thing to point out is that Guyu has scored on counterattacks most of the time here. The 5-man stops, you know, the attack, and then he finds, you know, we saw one-on-one between the goalkeeper and the attacker in most of the situations.
We'll ask the chat as well, where are you watching from as well from around the world? So many of you have been tuning in already across the last 3 days here. It's been a worldwide watch along, that's to say the least.
And still 0-0 on the board for both games here.
England, South Africa, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Denmark could get involved in the conversation.
I won't lie, Hwang Bao's gameplay does look a bit shaky here. All these passes are really close.
I think this match he's playing better.
Yeah, he's holding possession more. I think he realizes giving up possession puts him at a lot more risk.
Cafu, Hwang Bao looking for the breakthrough if he can. Is that it now of Maradona, or is he not going to quite get there? Rio Ferdinand comes across.
Now this is the problem.
Look at this, the counterattacks. Vinny's waiting, and all of, you know, Hong Bao's players are in the half of Guyu's.
There's just always an extra defender in the way. That's the issue, but is there one now?
I find it here.
There's the trickster from Ronaldinho as Hwang Bao looks to try and go up by a goal to 0 in the series. Finesse from quite far out. That goes wide. That'll do us for half-time, but elsewhere.
We do have an update. Totonaka yet again scores a header. No, a goal with Neymar again. Finesses from outside the box.
That's a volley finesse.
Yeah. It's similar to the ones we've seen from Vinicius, right? Where the ball goes to him off a corner and then he finesses it in.
Guyu brings on Ibrahimovic.
We're seeing a lot of Zlatans here.
Yeah.
And yet again, as a reminder, if Guyu does win this, he will take a clean 3 win in the best out of 5 against Hwang Bao.
Charlton, Iniesta now. It's just falling back. I mean, you feel like the wave of momentum, if there was any, Vichy, was in the first half for Hwang Bao to make the most of it.
But he is looking for an attack here. He's finally starting some trigger runs, trying to force some openings through these defenders here. I think trigger runs could also be a solution to this, no?
Yes, I
Extra
think
pass! That's the breakthrough!
Vinny Juni finally finds a breakthrough against a 5-man defense here. If he can hold this.
This is where 5-at-back is at a disadvantage. You know, when you're 1 goal down, it's going to be so hard.
It puts huge emphasis, doesn't it, RK, that you have to be the player to score first.
Exactly. And that was the update between Totonaka and Deadpim here. Beautiful finesse from Neymar. 1-0 on both boards.
In this match, Hong Bao made good advantage of his midfield.
He has. And he's held the ball more. I think he's clearly had far more possession here than Guyu.
Look at that. Look at that. Good one.
I mean, just keep the ball if I'm him.
to be brutally honest. He's got to come out of that 5-back and try and get the ball off me. I've got the lead. I need the win.
Yeah, as RK mentioned, that's going to be the hard thing. I mean, look at how many people are sitting back here. As long as Hwang Bao doesn't make a mistake.
Wow.
Dembele.
Nice dribbling.
He teals himself out of danger, puts it across the box, but no one's there.
Not the best of crosses there.
I think he was looking for Ronaldinho there. Unfortunately, he did track back a bit. 8 more minutes, I think. Hwang Bao's playing to take a point against Guyu.
Elsewhere, there's just under 20 minutes left from Toto Naka getting his second win in the series. They are 1-1 at the moment in games. And he is still 1-0 up. Chance to win this ball back, though. Score now, we go to extra time. No, not enough time. Game over, and an important win on the board.
Now, Hwang Bao does show a key weakness in Guyu's formation, as we saw this time. He got the lead, and Guyu wasn't able to do much there. He sat back. His players were not tracking forward. Maybe Guyu has to change the formation now. It seems that the Hwang Bao's playing far differently than the first 2 games.
I wouldn't change.
Really?
Maybe just try to get the first goal next match and chill, just like the previous 2 matches. Also, I think Hwang Bao had 0 shots. Guyu had 0 shots.
We'll confirm that in a second if we get the chance to look at the halftime stats. Full-time result, Vishy.
We do get a 1-0 from Deadpim and Totonaka here. Totonaka with 2 points now, right, against Deadpim. 0.
That's 0 shots. Yeah, there was a small error there, but yeah, it's 0 shots and 0 on target.
Target by Guyu. And 3 shots taken. I mean, as we talked about this, the possession was in Hwang Bao's favor there. He held the ball more. He looked for those perfect passes, dribbled more.
He looked so calm this match. In the first half itself, we've seen it. Those quick passes, trying to unlock his defense. But still, even after this match, I would say I genuinely feel so hard playing against 5 at back.
As you said, if you concede first against a 5 at the back, it's a real mountain to climb. But if you are the person that scores against the 5 at the back, it's a bit of an advantage there, because naturally there's 1 player less in the midfield. There's probably 1 less player less in the attack. You can hold possession a bit more and just kind of force your opponent to come out, move players, maybe trigger some runs from the defense, and then suddenly you can find some gaps in behind.
And the match is 2-1, by the way.
But yeah, he's sticking to the 5-back, and Hwang Bao sticking to that 4-3-3 defending as well. Rijkaard working as that 5th defender. Maradona starting this time.
Question for the chat as well, quickly. What formation are you currently rocking on FC Mobile? We've seen such an array of formations here used by the best players in the world across the last few days at the FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs. But it's a 5-back, the only man in the competition to do that. At the moment, it could be working for him. He's 1 win away from a semi-final spot.
And to point out, Hwang Bao yet again not using all 3 signatures that he can. He did that in the group stages as well, and we're seeing him do that again.
I mean, I've seen it throughout the tournament. Not everyone is using the signature players.
Yeah, look at the chat, by the way. It's just exploded with formation conversations.
Wow, 4-4-2 holding. A lot of 4-backs here. We see a 3-4-3. What are your thoughts on that one? You like the 3-5-2? Yeah, I mean, it is a 3-back. 4-3-3 holding, just like Hwang Bao is.
Are we going to Game 5, guys? Or is it done now?
I think we are. We'll see at least 1 Game 5 today.
This time it is Guyu in the black strip from right to left and Hwang Bao in the white and green. We've had kick-off as well between Deadpim and Toto Naka. It is goalless, that one. Remember, Toto Naka is 2-1 up in games in the series. He gets 1 more, and he's just scored by the looks of it, Vishy.
Now, Hwang Bao has been playing some great defense. He's tracking that CDM back like we talked about, and he's not giving Solo much of a chance here. But we do get an update between the match between Totonaka and Deadpim here. Totonaka takes the lead 1-0 against Deadpim. And remember,
Elastico Vinicius! Hwang Bao takes the lead.
He's cracked it. He's found it. He knows how to beat Guyu's 5-man defense. The energy here is unmatched by the Vietnamese crowd. They're literally charging up Hwang Bao. I thought he might go for a finesse there, but no, he went for the far post there. And this is the update between Totonaka and Deadpim.
Beautiful goal by Charlton, wow.
Remember, Totonaka wins that game. He is on his way to a semi-final.
That's 4 semi-finals in a row for Totonaka.
He loves making it to the latter stages, doesn't he? Especially a championship Sunday. Ronaldinho, see you later.
Beautiful.
See you later. Another Elastico. Cuts it back. Hwang Bao, that is superb.
Unbelievable. Ronaldinho showcasing that Brazilian flair there. And then Rijkaard again, scoring a goal, RK. He works all the way in the back, goes box to box, and slots it in.
People might argue this, RK, but you got to say, no one uses the tricks like Ronaldinho.
Yeah. Also, did you see...
But a 2-goal lead for Hwang Bao here. Still 1-0.
Maradona, I tell you what, he's loving the trickster, isn't he? Skill move after skill. You can see the confidence oozing out of Hwang Bao. Might be on for a second here if he can play this one correctly. Half-time, no added time play. That will do us at the break. 2-0 he leads at half-time. He is breaking down this 5 at the back. He's finding answers. Rivaldo, Rafael and Bellingham on at half-time.
Now that Bellingham card is one of my favorite ones. His passing is really, really nice on that. Coutinho again. Oh, phenomenal goal by Maradona there. Driven pass. 3-goal lead, RK. I mean, Hwang Bao has completely switched the tables here. Equalizes. Will we see a remontada from him?
There's an equalizer from Dep Team in the other match. Makes it 1-1.
This might be the most intense quarterfinals we are yet to see.
I'll be honest, we're going to game 5. We can tell you right now. There's no comeback for this.
This is what I expected in the quarterfinals 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Please prove me wrong, Gayu, but I don't see a comeback at all.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
I think we're going to game 5.
If anything, I think Hwang Bao might get a 4th one here. 30 minutes left, and he's been absolutely dominating the attack here.
I have to say it, though, in a best-of-5 series, you lose your first 2. Crazy it sounds, you win your next 2. The momentum is all about you. The confidence is all for you.
Right into Van der Sar's arms there.
By the way, 20 minutes left between Depim and Totonaka. It's 1-1 that game. Totonaka wins. He's in a semi-final. Lovely scoop turn and fake shot from Luis Figo, but that's not going to find a way past the goalkeeper.
Rivaldo as well. We've seen quite a bit of... Oh, wow. I mean, that trickster. It's the Ronaldo chop, as you mentioned, RK. We haven't seen that yet. I think it's the first time in the tournament.
We have seen Ronaldinho using the...
And an amazing update. Totonaka gets a lead against Depim. 2-1. Yet again with Neymar, very similar to the first goal we saw.
He is peppering the goal, isn't he? Of Guyu. It's the bar that time. I'm not sure if we can jump across to the other game, if it is possible at all, because we're going to have a full-time result there by the looks of it at a moment.
That's the goal. That's the goal from
Totonaka is 11 minutes, less than that now, under 10 minutes away from qualifying for another semi-final on the world stage. Added time of 1 minute. We are going to game 5 here, by the way.
Power shot attempt from Lamine Yamal there, blocked out by Van der Sar.
We haven't seen a single power shot goal so far.
Right, full time here. Game 5 on the cards. And a full-time result elsewhere. Totonaka has qualified for the semi-finals tomorrow. 3-1 win on the series in the best of 5. And there will be at least one player from Thailand into the best 4 tomorrow, guys.
Totonaka does it again and again, RK. I mean, this guy is such a solid player. He lost it, but he came back. Just unstoppable. Now, I wonder what's going through Guyu's mind, right? I mean, he was winning 2-0,
I
and
think
now
he got to switch it up.
He has to switch it up. I mean, the 5-man's not working, and this is what we mean. We saw live time Huang Bao find an answer to such a hard question posed by that 5-man defense, but he did it. And these stats will agree with that. I mean, 10-4 is crazy, RK. That's
and
far
look
more
at the
goals.
position as well. And the pass accuracy.
Huang Bao realized he simply cannot give Guyu the ball, because if he does, he's not going to be able to score against him.
Don't lose the ball. Simple.
And Ronaldinho was kind of a one-man army against that entire defense there.
And the first goal was fantastic. Ronaldo's chop, and then Trickster with the elastico, pass it in and shoot.
Beautifully done. I mean, Trickster.
The big question now, guys, is it's worked so well for you, the 5-back in the first 2 games. Now it hasn't worked well for you. He's in a real hard spot now, Guyu. Stay or change?
Change, 100%.
I would say change as well. I think Huang Bao cracked the code. I wouldn't stick to the 5-man. Especially because these games have been pretty dominant. I mean, 3-0 is a lot of goals.
Pretty one-sided as well, last 2 matches.
I mean, chat, you tell us, would you stay in the 5-back or would you change it for this last game? We've got literally 1 game left today from day 3 of the competition. It is flown by. We can confirm that there are 3 players already through to the knockout stages in the final 4 as well. Mass congratulations.
And historically speaking, the 5-man hasn't worked great in previous tournaments as well. I mean, we've seen Di Mysterio use it, and it's the same thing. You're not able to make very aggressive attacks. Defensively, yes, but you need a balance of both.
Oh,
and he goes for it
back.
yet again. He doesn't switch it up. He has Ferdinand, and like you mentioned, Arki, these fullbacks aren't very aggressive either. It's not like he's running a right-winger here.
I think he needs a balanced midfielder. He's using Charlton and Iniesta. I mean, Iniesta can stay back, but still,
both very
Charlton
aggressive.
Is too attack-minded, you know?
I think it's hard to find the ball from the defense to the midfield. I mean, he did, as I mentioned, scored mostly on counter-attacks, RK, so it's going to be hard.
But what a match we're going to be witnessing.
And psychologically, I'm sure Huang Bao is very confident because he's beat him the last 2 times, and I think he has it in the bag here, but we'll see.
Here we go then. Last game of the series, last game of day 3 of the competition here.
Oh. Thumbs up to a smiley face.
It is all to play for. When you're in the semi-finals against Toto Naka tomorrow.
And I mean, that's quite a hard opponent as well. To win this and have to face Toto Naka.
Huang Bao in possession from left to right.
And he's finding these trigger runs.
There's the Trickster, see you later.
Bruiser.
Extra pass, Vinicius can't wrap his leg around it. The animation just didn't work out for him.
So unlucky.
I don't think it's that much of luck. I'm telling you, you gotta pause and take the shot. If that was a swipe, I'm sure that would have gone in, but he's a pro player.
Look at the Trickster, by the way.
There.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I think a fake shot would have slotted that in.
Iniesta finds Yamal. Might give Guyu the first chance to try and get forward. In the last 2 games, by the way, Guyu has not scored first. He then went on to lose both those 2 games compared to the times that he has scored first.
I mean, unbelievable, that bruiser from Maradona. Free kick given to Guyu. Now look at the board here. I mean, the Tricard's tracking back, but look at, there's not too many attackers. Charlton's near the box, but it's not going to be enough, I believe.
Iniesta. Yamal. Finesse!
Oh, wow.
Bobby Charlton!
I didn't see that coming.
He is enough. Wow. And we've seen it. That finesse from Charlton is absolutely deadly. Very hard to block. Huang Bao does have to find something here. And Brandon, I think this is the first game, like you said, where he scored first, right? Within the last
game 2, he has not scored first. Game 3 and game 4 conceded first. Back to Huang Bao now to try and find a way past. Vinicius Jr. That is brilliant.
Crazy goal.
I'm speechless right now. I mean, he literally dribbled through everyone there. Dribbling is the answer past his 5-man defense. It was one player ran through everyone, no passes. Wow.
Is that one of the best goals in the tournament?
Top 3. Top 3 in my book. What an equalizer there.
What a reply. And that might do us for half-time, or will he play one more chance? Vinicius can't find a way past Company, and let's have a breather at the halfway point. This is still so open, isn't it? It kind of feels like it's going to go maybe to extra time.
I don't think either player wants it to go to extra time.
Yeah.
And for this to end in penalties would also be quite the game, honest. And we have Rafael Leao coming in. We haven't seen much of him, except from Hong Bao, actually. He did love that Leao.
He's a bit of a late sub, isn't he? But he will inject one thing, pace into the attack. 45 minutes away from a semi-final.
That's a problem. There's literally no one in the midfield.
And it's going to be a problem, especially because he lost possession now.
Yeah.
2 subs coming in. Not too many passing options, right, Arcade? That's the problem here.
He's just tried to sub off Fatinia there, but it was a little bit too late with the change. You can just see the stamina not too great on the PSG midfielder.
Got lucky with that one. Seemed as though he got dispossessed off the ball there.
Neymar finds Fatinia.
Tried to look for that pass. Got cut out.
25 in-game minutes left. Chat, you tell us who's going to grab a match winner here between these two. Guyu or Huang Bao. Here is Guyu now with Bobby Charlton, who scored the first goal, by the way. Might look to try and cut it back for a finesse if he can find the angle. Punch into the feet of Zlatan. It's a first-time pass into Iniesta. He bounces on it back to Zlatan!
And finally, Zlatan shows who he is. I mean, that was a very well-built-up attack. A lot of decisive passes. Ball finds Zlatan. He slots it in. Bottom right corner. I mean, there's only, 15 minutes left for Huang Bao to find a reply here. He's done it before in order to take it into extra time.
Back to you, Huang Bao. It's time for a reaction. It's
Bellingham's
time for
quite
a reply
open
now.
here.
Is that the moment?
What a save.
Corner.
Goes near.
The outplay short. There's no one there. It's going to fall back to Neymar. It's bouncing around. It's Cafu that eventually deals with it, or does he?
Bellingham finds it again. Probably the final attack of the game here. 5 minutes remaining for Huang Bao.
It's now or never. Score, we go to extra time. Mateus is Hincapi with his anticipate that pops up at the right time, and it is going to be Guyu going through to the semi-finals.
Disappointing ending for Huang Bao there, but Guyu does stick to his 5-man, has that energy, excitement. He is going into the semifinals there.
But what a quarterfinal we just witnessed.
What a stressful 5 matches there. I mean, the big question is, yes, he got there in the end, but does that 5-back stay again tomorrow? We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, knowing how methodologically Toronaka plays, I don't think the 5-man will pass.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chinese players they're showing up this time, man.
Yeah.
So 1 Vietnamese with Chan and 1 Chinese solo going through. And Ricardo, the
So we
only
have 4
non-Asian.
different nationalities now.
Exactly. For the first time.
And look at that. They both shake hands.
I mean, GG's to Huang Bao. They made that into an incredible. We said one of the games. At least one of them would go to a 5th and final game, and that's exactly what it did. A great ending there, and a massive well done to our 4 players that have made it through to the final stage. As you said, you've got representation from all over the world. Mexico, Vietnam, Thailand, and China all taking part in the Final 4 here in Bangkok. Those are the highlights in terms of the match itself. We thought we may have had extra time, but you look there, 8 shots he had in the game, Vichy.
And the thing is that while Huang Bao did have more shots taken, they didn't go in. And Guyu, he found that goal with Zlatan, which sealed the deal.
We also saw some good saves from Van der Sar in this match. I think Van der Sar kind of saved Guyu because there were 2 amazing shots which was saved by Van der Sar.
100%, and to keep in mind as well, all of these players did already qualify for the World Championships, so the road's not over for them entirely. They've still got a long journey ahead of them.
True.
But tomorrow, Guyu's going to be facing Toronaka. I don't know if he likes the sound of that, but that's a hard opponent.
Toronaka is definitely defeatable, but in the stretch of 7 matches, can you defeat him? That's a big question.
And in the last 4 tournaments, RK, the only one who could stop him was his fellow countryman, Lightning McQueen, and he's out of the tournament. So we're going to see something interesting here. But look at that, 5 matches. None went to penalties. 6-6 in terms of score, by the way, goals taken.
Wow. The best match in the quarterfinals, do you think, Vishy?
I would say the 4th one from Hongbao here. I mean, I feel like that 3-0, a lot of great goals, as well as Ricardo. I mean, actually, I'm going to go with Ricardo's 5-2. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that one. Ricardo really gave us a masterclass there.
I would say the 3 back-to-backs penalty saves from Ricardo. I think that's the best match.
Well, we've got more news to jump in. Sorry to interrupt. We've got another code to drop for you at home as well. We've already dropped 5,000 gems worth of codes and goodies and rank up points. We've got more to do. Who wants to do the honors?
Let's let the birthday man give you guys all a gift. The code.
The code is mid-season, guys. You get 1,000 gems plus 100 rank up points, and it's limited time only, so get it before it expires.
Come on, guys. Go ahead and pick up those 1,000 gems. I think we gave out how many gems already today?
6,000.
6,000 gems, guys.
Have come your way. Mid-season is our final code for today's broadcast. Be quick and get it redeemed in-game now. It will be pinned in the chat as well. You can see EA Sports FC Mobile have dropped it in there as well. Be quick.
Mid-season.
And look at that goal, man. Outside the box, normal shot, it went in.
Oh yeah, that one breezed right above. Too much energy there.
And Vinny Jr., every time Vinny Jr. gets the ball in the box, is dangerous.
And we've talked about this. These kind of goals are hard to stop, where you give a driven pass and immediately slide it in. It's impossible to react to, especially when there's a runner running through like that.
Look at this. Brilliant goal.
Exactly.
Just like you said, you know, he just rushes through, doesn't give up, skill move, and shoot.
Precisely. Because even if the goalkeeper did track back there, it's a finesse the other way around. It's always about a skill move and finesse or just finesse. Do not, you know, break under pressure there.
I always, you know, I fail to score in those situations, Vishy. I struggle to score in those situations.
Because you tend to hesitate and you don't know what to do. You know, you're like, oh,
I get confused.
Okay,
that guy's coming forward, so I just go for the shot, and it's a nice little catch.
And you can't slow down either. That also does not work in your favor there. But so many exciting games today.
This is one of my favorite goals. Vitinha crosses into Maradona, gets a tap in.
We're seeing a lot of showcases of the playstyles, which is completely different to the previous tournaments we've had. I mean, that finesse straight is working wonders. Bruiser as well.
You know what? My favorite is not trickster or finesse anymore. I think it's a clinical finisher for the striker, man. Most important.
Keep in mind that Landon Donovan has that one. We saw an insane screamer outside the box from him as well. And
it's not a normal shot, Vishy. That was a finesse shot as well.
Exactly. Van der Sar was just looking over his head as that one went in. Now, we have the bracket for the semifinals, RK.
Ricardo versus Chan.
Guyu and Todonaka. I mean, we're going to take our predictions here, okay? I mean, we have pure aggressiveness from Ricardo against the composed defensive playstyle of Chan. What are we thinking?
I think Ricardo goes to the final and Todonaka in the final again.
It would be a complete upset if Guyu managed to knock out the only Thai man left, especially one of such a renowned player, Todonaka.
Yeah, serial winner.
Serial winner. I love the sound of that. Serial winner. But I'm really excited to see Ricardo yet again. I mean, he really did not disappoint today. He made it a very one-sided win.
What are your predictions, Vishy?
I'm telling you, Ricardo and Todonaka, yeah.
Wow, same.
But the thing is, you really can't, you know, not talk about Chan. He's beat some hard opponents till this point, okay? And he knocked out the last tournament's winner, Lightning McQueen. So it's no joke as well.
I agree. And what do you think? Do you think Guyu stands a chance against Todonaka?
I personally don't. Now, guys, in the chat, what do you guys think as well? Do we think that Guyu has an opportunity to win this? But a lot of exciting games today, guys. I mean, we witnessed some very high goal games, some simple ones, few penalty shootouts as well. We saw Ricardo block 3 goals out of 5. That was amazing. What would you say was your favorite game today, RK?
The 3 back-to-back penalties from Ricardo. I think that was my favorite. I know some will say 5-2 win for Ricardo, but still, The penalty shootout was my favorite.
Well, in both scenarios, it was Ricardo that everyone is talking about.
Yeah.
And for a fun fact, I was talking to him. He was actually supposed to show up for the Vietnam tournament last year. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to. So he showed up this time, and he made up for it, RK. He's into the semifinals now.
And everyone competing for $100,000 tomorrow. $30,000 for the winner, $20,000 for the second place.
And
Wow.
they've already, you know, to make it this far, they've already made $8,500. And remember, all 8 of these players are already slotted in for the World Championships, where
Plus
they
the
can win.
$4,500 as well.
Exactly. $250,000 is what's in the line. Exceptional gameplay here. Now, playstyles-wise, RK, I mean, you said you like clinical finisher. What do you think is key on defenders here? And you guys in the chat as well. What do you like on your
I think the best
defender?
combination for defenders is Anticipate plus the Bruiser.
Anticipate and Bruiser. I think
Or
I
the
would agree
Guardian
with
as
that.
well.
Guardian
Yeah,
works well as
either.
well. And on fullbacks, you would say the
I like the
accelerator?
Accelerator.
Yeah. Agreed as well. Now, we saw a variety of formations today as well. We saw the 5-back from Guyu. For the first time, the 5-back wins and makes it to the semifinal. I'm sure Dean Mysterious
You got something to learn, brother.
So it is possible. It's not the formation that isn't working, but truly exceptional gameplay. There are no more matches today. There will be more tomorrow. The semifinals and the grand finals will be played tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of action, RK.
100%.
Now, the semifinals will be best out of 5s, and the finals will be best out of 7s.
I thought it's going to be best of 7 for semifinals as well. Okay.
Best out of 5s. The finals will be best out of 7s.
Yeah.
So I think for the viewers as well, they should look at this gameplay and analyze a lot of this because there is so much happening. You can see how talented these players are from around the globe as well. And I learned a lot personally today. I learned to not make the obvious passes, right? You got to go for things to trick your opponent, and that's why these guys have so many stars and made it all the way up here.
Vishy, what was your standout card player item in this tournament?
Standout card for me has to be, you know, I think I might say an attacker, but defensively it has to be Van der Sar, guys. I mean, today we saw Van der Sar just deflected so many clear-looking goals, you know, and
probably one of the reasons why Hongbao got knocked out.
Exactly. Hongbao had a lot of shots. I think in most of the games he had more shots taken than Guyu. Unfortunately, the ball wasn't able to find its way in the net because of Van der Sar.
Chat, let me know your favorite player item that you've witnessed in this tournament. But mine is definitely got to be Lothar Matthäus.
Matthäus, really?
Yeah, he was
does
so
have the
good.
bullet pass, right?
He has the bullet pass. He's got the Anticipate. Every single time he made very crucial interceptions in all the matches. But, you know, sometimes midfielders doesn't get the credit they deserve, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I gave it to VDS, because he's a goalkeeper, and they rarely get that one. But, guys, the biggest takeaway I would have for you guys is play the game, okay?
Try a lot of formations, I would say.
Try everything. There is no limits to this, okay? Because we saw today a variety of formations, 4-3-3 holding, defending even, 5-man back, and all these players
now because
qualified.
of play style, a lot more tactics come into play. You know, depending on the play styles you've got, you got to switch your formations as well now.
100%. And the playstyles have been a defining moment as well. But now we're going to head off to the stage here to Brandon. Thank you.
All right, now the quarterfinals is over. 8 players walk in today, but just only 4 players still survive into the grand final for tomorrow. So let's see who's the top 4 from today. So congratulations to Ricardo, Chang, Guyu, and Toton Naka. So big congratulations once again.
A massive well done to those players who will guarantee themselves at least $8,000. But listen up, tomorrow we are back for more. Tomorrow we'll have our semi-finals and our grand final here from Bangkok, Thailand, as someone will walk away with $30,000 and also that fantastic trophy as champions of our FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs.
Yeah, and now we'll rate shout out once again for Samsung and TT Racing to empowering this tournament possible.
And more so to all of you guys and girls that have been watching at home all around the world across these last 3 days. You've been incredible. Remember, we are back tomorrow, same place, same time local here in Bangkok, Thailand for our grand finals. Don't miss it. We'll see you then.
Good night.